It's the most wonderful time.
Alright everybody, who's ready for Christmas? That's right, we had to do it to them. Everybody's mad about Christmas. Consumerism, capitalism, buying things for your loved ones, putting that in between your loved ones. But more importantly, it's about art and poetry and easy paradise and you beautiful people. It's show business. We got Joe the Swan in the house, baby. We got all the greats. It's Angel Lugo's birthday. It's the Andy Williams holiday special, baby.
There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and care in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long ago.
That's the fairy dust. We're sprinkling fairy dust. Oh, you didn't get any. Hold on.
There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts.
Give it up yourselves, everybody. Beautiful, beautiful. It's almost Christmas time. It's almost. Everything in New York is closed. You know what's not closed? The H&M in Times Square. You can go there at midnight on a Sunday and buy fast fashion.
Scary ghost stories.
We have unbelievable guests. This is the biggest show of the year. You know, thank you for coming. We love that you.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and
That was me. That was my inner child, everybody. It just came out.
it's the most wonderful time. Yes, the most wonderful
We
time.
have to wait till the song ends.
The most wonderful time.
Bubble, 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 bubble. Of the year, of the year, of the year, of the year. Wow, everybody, wow. I feel it, I feel the spirit. Not necessarily Christmas. Doesn't have to be. Just a good poetry spirit. A good spirit of life, baby. End of year cornucopia of life. All right, I got the headset microphone. It's non-operational. It's purely decorative. Because Christmas is all about decorations, everybody. So this is my tinsel on my face. Let me consult my notes. I write little things down so I can say them to people. On Monday, these are my messages. Oh yeah, I've just been informed we are the #1 Reddit result. When you look up open mic, if you look up best open mic New York City, we are #1, baby! Sorry. I'm doing my own sound here, so that's why we're #1, okay? It's because of you. It means that you are all #1, okay? Everybody gets a piece of this Reddit victory with us, okay? All right, I'm gonna do some jazz. Oh yeah, I've got chapbooks. Buy my chapbooks, they make great stocking stuffers for your family. Buy my handmade poetry chapbooks for your family. I know they'll love them as much as my family does. You know, you're not a real poet until you gift your parents your homemade chapbooks that you made yourself. All right, who wants to go for? I'm gonna do some jazz renditions of all of your favorite Christmas carols, everybody. So please sing along if you want. These are jazz renditions. They're free verse. Oh baby, here we go. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Hey, hey, hey. Bells up up and parade, making spirits bright. Oh, what a fun it is today, and those jingle bells at night. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle Batman smells, Robin solo, piano solo. Oh, jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. Batmobile lost his wheel and the Joker got away. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Thank you, we'll be here with Feliz Navidad. Oh, Feliz Navidad. Yo tengo Pemberton in New York to see you die. I'm sorry, I'm mangling it. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad. Oh, Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad en Portugal. You know it. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Everybody at Open a Merry Christmas. And great open mic. Want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom. Oh, frankly fabulous is It's a time of giving, everybody. It's a time of giving. So I want to give you this one last piece of music, everybody. It's the greatest selling single of all music ever made. A white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where children listen and to, it's just to feel treetops. That's a 251 in the snow. 251, 251, 251. Hi, 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 hi. Dreaming of an easy paradise. Oh, Christmas, just like the ones in Ohio. May your days, may your days, may your days be merry and bright. That's a minor, baby. And may all your Christmases be white. And may all your Christmases be white, but not necessarily like in a political way. Hopefully they're more diverse and there's more going on than that. But it's snow. We want snow because it proves that global warming isn't going to kill us. And there's drones off New Jersey. What the hell is that about? Feel free to talk about that. I'm not scared, everybody. It's Santa. It's Santa. Santa's flying the drone. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. From our heart to yours, everybody. Please, we love you. Thank you for spending this year with us. It's been a great year, everybody. Thank you. Here's to many more. Give it up for yourselves. The entertainers. You know, it's like the buildings in New York. That's right. Entertain us. Yeah, that's fine. It's fair game. The building, New York just looks like a big Christmas tree. And you are all the presents in the building. So give yourselves a big round of applause, everybody. Show business! show business tonight. And give it up for Jack one more time. He's been working hard every Monday. He is built, you know, we're having to shake people down. It's not easy. And he's just great at his job. He is the backbone. Give it up for Jack, everybody. He gave me this fucking amazing hat. All right, and you know, we had a very special birthday yesterday. To kick things off, I think we should get this entertainer up. It was his birthday yesterday. Let's get the man, the myth, the legend, the Easy Paradise legend. We love this guy. Give it up for Angel Lugo, everybody.
It is an honor. You know, I'll go down, my brother. You just hit play. Hell yeah. Let's go. Woo!
Yeah, true.
Man, it smells like some gas over here. That's what I want to smell, bro. Some of that marijuana. Come on, big motherfucker. Woo! Easy Paradise. It's Monday night and you chose to be with us. Make some noise. Come on. All right. It's 9:10 on a Monday night. Your girl didn't call you back. The landlord wants to evict you and your man didn't buy you a Christmas gift. But fuck all that, because it's Monday night and you're Easy Paradise. Make some noise. Come on, man. All right. I turned 25 yesterday. Thank you so much.
Sag life!
More life to all of you. Ma vida por todo. God bless. My grandmother heard about me rapping here. She said, I heard you the real deal. Go get me a fucking contract. So, we gonna make it happen. I got 2 tracks for y'all tonight. A quick shout out to my college professor. He is here to see you, boy. Shed these lines. So, alright, enough of the pregame warm-up. We know what we're here for. So much talent. God bless all of you. We're gonna go ahead and get it rolling. You chose a real motherfucker to start it off, so let's cook it up. Man, I gotta go acapella off rip. Check it. I'm fearful of the dark, yeah, you know what's creeping. Full of foes, not a way to get even. Filled with the wrath, just they put you in a coffin. It's a shame, such a talent that's lost it. Greed and the envy and then yet another shadow. Full metal jacket, brother, Burton on the ammo. I roll a tie blind with a little bit of tobacco and I share it with you, shorty. But you gotta go, come in, oh come on, what's the difference? I'm the roamer of the streets, the same kind of brother that will rip a bunch of beat. That's the pull up band, baby, like a Lonzo to the beat. Dropping ball bars crazy and expanding to the streets. Come on, I'm loved, I'm hated, still rugged, still native. Alright, first verse is out the door. I'm asthmatic, great for you, boy. Shout to Jack, man. Let me have the bottle, I feel like getting wasted. We're going full throttle, dog, nothing's ever sacred. Laying on the grass, earphones full of jazz. Reeking up the gas, I'm the type that's from your ass. Barely even working, trying to take 5. Pussy ass acting like you got 9 lives. Hold the better, yeah, fuck it. I think you'll never live. All you know is change, all everyone's a kid. All I know is pain and all I see is sin. All I know is strain and all I see is skin. Come on, I'm loved, I'm hated, still rugged, still native. Alright, yo, we're gonna start. Alright, one take. Thank you so much. Woo! I'm hot. Caliente up in this motherfucker. Alright, this is my single. Some of y'all know it, some of you don't. Don't be shy now. Yo, where the dead letters at? Is he in the bag? I see him. Alright. It's M-O-E.
Money over everything.
M-O-E. Money over everything. M-O-E. Money over everything. M-O-E.
Money over everything.
It's M-O-E. Call it.
Money over everything.
It's M-O-E. Call it.
Money over everything.
It's M-O-E. Call it.
Money over everything. You thinking she the one, so she go and play it anyway.
Shoestring budgets, let me visualize my profit. Thinking back to Agnes Wallace, now I'm ripping apart my wallet. I'm just painting up a portrait, man, I'm gonna spin it regardless. If we're talking about the change, then there's nobody who can flow it like me, who can sew it like me. Man, I once had a dream from Robert Spike Lee. For the first time, man, I gotta go in. Visualize it, brother, just try to go in.
Criminalize me, M-O-E, call it money over everything. M-O-E, call it money over everything. M-O-E, call it money over everything. You're thinking he the one till he go and play it anyway. M-O-E, call it money over everything. M-O-E, call it money over everything. M-O-E, call
calling money over everything and thinking she the one till she go and play it anyway. 26 styles, baby, listen to my marathon. Chosen one, Jon Snow, Skywalker, Aragon. BK native, but I'm about to make it southern. Simply BK basics for my people in the gutter, man. Aiming straight and narrow, but I'm winning this lyric regulation. Send me to the gallows, cause I'm bringing that lyrical revelation. Catch me at the top or catch me in the ER. Giving into death or I'm giving into these odds. M.O.E. calling money over everything. Who needs love when it's all bogus anyway? Underestimated haters started from the bottom. Close friends stay flipping and it leaves me feeling hollow, yo. I've been feeling hollow, I've been feeling hollow. If I say it out loud, will they fill me up with hollows? That's a script of my sorrow. Got no money you can borrow, I've been living in today. Still be praying for tomorrow. Come on, M.O.E. calling money over everything. You can stand up, come on, man. M.O.E. calling money over everything. Where my queen's at? M.O.E. calling money over everything. Uptown, M.O.E. calling money over everything and thinking she the one till she go and play it anyway. Closing time, and we're aiming for the real prize. Nosebleeds while I'm dreaming about the ringside. Make a change, tell me where's the wire. I see questions playing games, who's trying to blow me like a dryer. Like, how long will this take before you honor me? Poesy is a part of me, now hop about my section. No bond, no bail, maybe no objections. No bond, no bail, that's what we call the ending. M.O.E. calling money over everything. Easy Paradise, Monday night is always an honor with you. Find me on Instagram, BK Native. I'm asthmatic, I'm a big motherfucker, fat flow. If you need an apartment, holla at your boy. I'll see you at the top. God bless all of you. Feliz Navidad. Shout out to the illest host alive, bro. Look at this guy right here.
Give it up for BK Native Angel Lugo. Can we sing? Let's sing, everybody. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Angel Lugo. Happy birthday to you. A New York legend, everybody. See this guy if you want an apartment, get your HUD paperwork together, and we'll see you at the top, Angel Lugo.
Thank you, everybody. It means the most, for real. God bless.
Hooks for days, everybody. Money over everything. Money over everything. It's all in there. Give it up for Angel Lugo, everybody. Samurai style. All right, we'll have Danielle on deck. We'll have Gio coming up. Gianna Smith. Can we get David Kuhnlein to read for us? Is that possible? Is that possible? David, give it up for David, everybody. Gonna read very quickly. Then we'll have Daniel on deck, Gio coming up, Gianna Smith, and more. Give it up for David, everybody.
Tough act to follow. My name's David. I'm from Detroit. Just visiting for a couple days. Gonna read a very short story. Kind of a pandemic story, kind of a creative retelling of a Bible story. It's called Cain and Abel. Abel fiddles with the headset cord. Radicalized for 12 an hour, he hacks back his student debt, all the occult power of money turning in on itself. His body gave up somewhere near the womb. He was struggling to function before the more popular diseases took hold. Disrobing, he mimes being berated for nothing. So many metonymic alibis for his behavior have been ground into his ear. His coworker, Yvette, sits in the break room. She gestures to Abel, tossed headlong into herself, laughing. More drool than head, he thinks. He thinks of her like an unhooked colostomy bag. He wants each sentence choked at the source of their scream, but the closer he gets, the more she leaks. Some people can't communicate without a price tag. Cain tattoos his talking points across everyone he meets, a single neuron desperately searching for walls to clatter, but the cavities in his head are stuck dilating. Cain posts his empathies against any conservative thing, enforcing them by accident. He spends most of his time getting laid behind the snack bar of museums. Everybody's in their little mask at Grandma's house, except Abel, who's now referred to as a fascist by Cain for such rampant neglect. The hospital mask Cain remasked for months, fringes split, fabric lodged with mold, darkens. He runs off to pulse courageously at his group chat. Grandma, in some relived hospital nightmare, keeps asking who everyone is. Cain checks and rechecks Instagram. The hearts are beginning to touch him. All the hot girls wearing witch hats have shown interest in his donations to small black businesses. To God, life looks like a sagging eye, through which his children try to block him. He administers some pelvic clutching to his motorcycle. All this amateur porn takes its toll, he thinks. Cain sees God's eyes flash in Abel's, trying to blitz through. The unwashed sky stirs, clouds slick like a raw egg. Grandma drools, cackling numbly. Dying is like taking LSD was the mantra of her New Age books, but she's never had a trip this weird. Trumpist! Cain is somewhere yelling. 5 paces out the door and Cain's already tuned in and logged off, his pentacle rim job keeping him hip. He exchanged his video game cheat codes with the tapeworm in Eve's apple. In an air-conditioned vault, IMAX bubble and scrambled rose. They force him to play through a cheap modeling of himself as he murders Abel over and over, unlocking no achievements. Rats emerge from every opening. Blood speckles the keyboard. A holographic mala spins backward in front of Cain, the sight of which reduces his smiling, unmasked brother to a pile of ash. And they were both naked, standing before a small mound of ashes screaming, God and his grandson, and they were not ashamed. Thanks, everybody.
Give it up for David, everybody. David. And you have a book. You have a book, what is it? Blood Letters, everybody. Check out David on Instagram. I'm tagging people in the Easy Paradise Instagram stories. Get his book, Blood Letters. It's a great stocking stuffer for literature's sake, everybody. People need to read. People give them books as presents.
Yeah.
That's what they need.
What's his
All right.
last name?
Kuhnlein. Kuhnlein.
Got it.
All right, David Kuhnlein, everybody. Fantastic. All right, we have Gio on deck, Gianna Smith coming up, Joe the Swan, and more. Can we get Danielle up to read for us? Is that possible? Give it up for Danielle. This is a debut. Easy Paradise debut, everybody. Give it up for Danielle.
Debut Danielle!
Hi! Buy David's book, Blood Letter.
Woo!
I edited it, if you can care. But also buy my book. It's called Pre-Gaming Grief. But I'm reading a piece called Bad Girl.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna read it now. When bunnies want to hump someone, they hop around the person in circles, sometimes spraying piss, staining clothes and skin. I considered doing this with you without the piss, of course, but after completing one revolution around you like the moon around the sun, you said, "What the fuck are you doing?" It was in that ridiculing tone you often use, the kind a pet owner uses for a stupid pet, which I guess I should have expected. I said, "I don't know. We didn't fuck that night. You didn't permit it. I didn't deserve it. Instead, we got really drunk off gin and took ketamine and dissociated together. I told myself that this was more intimate than sex. The way we were lying beside each other on the floor, immobile and mute, face muscles too heavy to move. This was all I ever wanted, to be doomed beside you forever. I thought about how I was so disgusting that you didn't even want to use my body. I was small and young and full of heat. I was stupid and worthless and desperate. I was depressed in the morning when I could move again. I deserved to be cursed with paralysis, to be stuck in a wheelchair that you could move around proudly, feeling good about yourself. But I knew that you didn't want to feel good about yourself, and you didn't want to. You preferred the bad reputation you held, how girls who ran to you were blamed for getting involved with you, how you were so past redemption that you couldn't even be blamed anymore. I knew all about you before we met. I knew that you were so hated that it made you a celebrity. How bad could you really be? I wanted to know. I hated myself and needed some kind of punishment. I was objectively pathetic. I'd wake up around 11 when my Lexapro alarm went off. After swallowing at the tablet, I spent a half hour doing guided meditation through my app that I paid $13 a month for. And it encouraged me to repeat my self-constructed mantra, I am good, I am alive, I am good, I am alive. I couldn't think of anything else. It often occurred to me that most of my life was spent fantasizing about death, but this didn't seem like a bad thing to me. At least I wasn't fantasizing about fame or love. Around noon, I clocked in from my remote job writing clickbait articles. It's extreme underboob summer thanks to risque A-listers like Katy Perry, Beyonce. Selena Gomez turns her boyfriend's cake into a seriously NSFW moment. Why Kylie Jenner crying over nasty comments about her looks is problematic. Megan Thee Stallion claims she has the best tits and ass on Instagram's latest thirst trap. My articles were littered with typos and casual misinformation, but it's not like anyone read them anyway. While I typed, I daydreamt about working a job that actually provided something useful in this world. I thought even flipping greasy patties at McDonald's would be more fulfilling than the bullshit I was doing. I could fix the ice cream machine when it was broken, make children and undisciplined adults happy. By the time my shift was over, it was nighttime and I climbed into bed. Under the sheets, I watched ASMR videos on my phone where college girls whispered comforting words like, "You are safe." Sometimes I picked the oddly specific ones like ASMR cranial nerve exam, but not good results. Shady doctor makes top secret experiments on you. These girls were magicians of sorts, able to conjure a gaze that convinced me that we were making direct eye contact. Sometimes they snuck into my dreams and we kissed innocently, and I'd wake up feeling heartbroken that it had all been fake. They were the only people I'd ever loved, but they were not real. They were mirages manufactured by my brain. You, though, you were a mirage manufactured by whispers and Instagram posts and warnings. And then you appeared in my vision, materializing into just another person at the bar, pretending to listen to a writer reading something boring off a piece of paper into a microphone. And you sipped your gin and tonic, met my eyes across the room, and mimed shooting yourself in the head. I laughed, and the people around me laughed too, thinking I was laughing at what the writer had just read, but I hadn't listened past the first sentence. The writer looked caught off guard and continued reading, and it turned out we had been laughing during a part that described her father's death. Later that night, those very fingers that you made into a pretend gun were in my mouth, and the metaphor was right there that you could have blown my brains out, but you didn't. You did something worse. You invited me over and over again, and I returned every few days like an inmate being let out of the cell. You were both my escape and my prison. Soon enough, I stopped working, and I was evicted from my apartment and living in your bed. Instead of ASMR, I fell asleep hearing you describe all of the things you didn't like about me. How I was unemployed, how I went days without showering, how I ate too much and made a mess throwing it up, how I never told a good joke, how I didn't have any friends. What was the difference, though, between insults and truths? I preferred those affronts to affirmations. I wanted to believe I, like you, was past redemption. I was relieved when you handcuffed me to the radiator and left me there for 26 hours. My mistakes washed away in the piss that streamed from me onto your floor, and further faded when you yelled at me for being disgusting, for not holding it in. I was a bad girl, thank you. That's all I ever wanted to be. Sorry that was so depressing.
Give it up for Danielle, everybody. I don't think that was depressing. That was vivid, truthful. Is that available online? Do you have a Substack or anything we could check out?
Buy my book, Pre-Gaming Grief.
Pre-Gaming Grief, everybody. What a great title. Get Pre-Gaming Grief from Danielle. Give it up one more time. Fantastic, fantastic literature. We have Gianna Smith on deck. We have Joe the Swan, Ariana Krieger, Satori, Folkstone, Roland Baths, Echo Lanterns, and more. Let's get Gio up, everybody, to play some guitar. One of the great New York City musicians. Always sounding great.
He wanted to, and I was like, I think I should sign up. Maybe you just want to put a little more bit
Check. What's happening, everyone? My name is Gio, and I'm gonna play 2 quick songs for you all. This first one is an original, and it's called Even Now. Even now, I can joke, I can sing, I can miss her love, I sure do. But now I've got the love of someone good, and that is you. You. Cause now I've learned from my mistakes, and even when I'm black and blue, can always fall back into a love so true. Time is gone, I'm still Thank you. This last song is a Christmas song. It's not going to be as inspired as Matt's piano. If you like my music, I'm playing at Young Ethel's this Wednesday at 6 p.m. That's in Parksville. So, my name is Gio, and this is Christmas Tree. Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, that leaves our soul changing. Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, that leaves our soul changing. Not only when summer's here, but also when it's cold and drear. Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, that leaves our soul changing. Woo! Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, much pleasure canst thou give me. Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, much pleasure canst thou give me. How often has the Christmas tree afforded me the greatest glee. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, much pleasure canst thou give me. Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, your candle shines so bright. Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, your candle shines so brightly. From base to summit, so bright and gay, there's only splendor for the days. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, your candle shines so bright. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, your candle shines so brightly.
Beautiful. Give it up for Geo, everybody. Beautiful. We love the original versions of the classic propaganda tunes, but that was so beautiful. O Tenenbaum. Go see him at Young Ethel's on Wednesday, everybody, and what a beautiful rendition. And the first song was amazing as well. It's just so great to hear real versions of that stuff, and I think it's important for us to all sing together in public, in bars. As human beings, it's something that's being lost, okay? That's what these third places are, that's what the Christmas carols are for. To everybody being one, breathing and singing, and holiday cheer, whatever, just happiness. Because of life, everybody. We're alive. We got, thank you. Hell yes, thank you. We got Joe the Swan coming up. We got Ariana, Krieger, Satori, Folkestone, Roland Bats, Echo Lanterns, Estrella, Maria Maconde, Sarah Elizabeth, Shirley Fan, Gabriel, Gabriella, Katy Lau, Zoe Kirsch, Ayana Anderson, Pemberton, Gwen Burton. Let's get, all right, we're very excited to have this next act back at the open mic, everybody. Give it up for Gianna Smith. We're starting up.
Hey guys. Okay, so I had a really weird day today. I met this man, his name is Michael Ferrari, it's Italian. So I went to the cafe to do my homework and I didn't get any homework done because I met this man and he got me talking and he told me, Sun Tzu, I apologize for my fire. And so I take that with me today, here, now, tonight. And I recite this poem that I have for you memorized in my brain. My second poem is not memorized and I feel like a poser, but I'm going to read it from my phone. So I'm going to read the first poem from my brain. Okay. Oh, how thee pierces the veil. You make me believe in magic. A god, a ghost, the wind, something only hidden. In traffic lights blinking, the smoky blue in the night sky, misplaced pleasantries, seldom asking when or why. Dust fills the air, the window cracked, light ricochets from all those buildings way up high. Speak to me of your misfortune. Is, was, will be, the sand between the grout, counting the birds as they fly. Okay. Okay, the second one's a little longer, and I've been working on it a little bit, but have you guys seen the TV show The Twilight Zone?
Yeah.
Okay, here I go. So I'm gonna say the intro. Okay. Twilight Zone. There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between silence and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is a dimension of imagination. In a brick house with a porch of wood and floors of pine, there lived a girl with secrets that made the walls ache and heave, that made her pray each night. The burden of silence, only letting what's meant to be seen, made to be a liar. Her memory was raptured by a stale-aired garage, dancing droplets spat across the window pane. A toy blue Jeep, the early morning sun, only known by the grass, wet and sharp, she'd kneel and cut her knees. Mouthfuls of flesh, someone always came to wake her from her sleep. She'd cross her hands and close her eyes, her room correct, dusty, sweet, and dry. If she's to die before she wakes, she'd pray to God, her heart and soul was his to take. The girl was only 9, an unconscious projection, distress imposed by an imprecise mind. She didn't take after her brother. He was tall and stern and quiet. He didn't fear of the tales that lived in the house before. He didn't fear much at all. Long nights in the basement, sunken into the brown velvet couch, how his eyes would beam at the lost souls receding into oblivion, bloodthirsty obsession their father masked. He'd laugh at the way she'd beg and scream. A couple once slept in the room beneath her floor. There they had died. The woman's soul was trapped, the house haunted. You could feel her warmth in the silence of the cold, dark night. There was no escape, no means for flight. He believed such ghostly tales were made for children who were too caught up to dream. He tried to teach her his patience, how good it felt to be relieved of the burden it was to only know yourself by what others believe, to be one with your thoughts, to find comfort in scary dreams. He'd sit atop the shut kitchen bench with her body inside, or around the corner from the locked drying machine, counting her breaths, saying goodbyes to be buried alive. How young she was when she had to learn, no one saves a girl who has no language for herself, a girl who only cries. She knew the spirit was real, and not just because of the Discovery Channel or stories from her mother, who relished on old wives' tales of lost souls before and after life. She'd say they spoke to her in secret, like the spirit and the girl, once a month on one fateful night. The spirit stood at the foot of her bed. Her body was long, tall, white, and gleaming, like the moon that shines at the brink of each evening, strong with cold hands, entrapping her mind. No more hysteria, but a state of terror conceived by what lingers, what's trapped by time. A hotness in her chest, tightness in her throat. The woman had heard her prayers. She knew she had wanted to die. Her fate for soul was taken to a place, the woman said, where bad girls go who only know how to lie. Yes. The spirit knew more than she thought. She knew about the bus stop, about the kids that picked and pried, how she stole something once or twice, her brother punching Trevor in the eyes. She cursed, she cheated, she came for girls online. How often she lied to her parents, manipulate who she was for their eyes, how quick they turned angry at the choking in her voice, the tone of her sigh. Accountability was hard for her, standing on the steps before them, never able to look them in the eyes. She was scared. She was a scared child who had no reason to lie, but she feared the body she was living in, the immediacy of her emotion, her fragmented words, everything she spoke she despised. The street that hung in front of her window didn't even breathe, concerning herself only with survival, her head beneath her seat. The woman swooped her up and showed her a life for the misconceived, pit of dimension, hell. Warped bodies growing and living between each other, phantoms hanging so heavy, like dead trees with dropping seeds. No language before them, moans and whispers pierced her nostrils like cold ice winter burning with the breeze. They had no self, no heavens to pull upon in order to please. Wary and shameful, she wanted to help her see that no child ought to end up outside of oneself, a child caught up in the when and why, to believe one's existence is doomed because of an ill-fitted mind. She showed her what happened if she made her soul a prisoner of time. The meeting would always end on New Year's Day, burning brown embers fluttering like birds circling the smoky black sky, a house on fire, the house that sat on beds of pine, with all she loved trapped inside. She'd wake up those mornings screaming, crying, kicking. Her mother would rush to her side, draw open the curtains and pat her forehead dry, her tortured nightmares both a remedy and a poison to her memory misconstrued. In the place In the space between light and dark, shadows work to give life to those who think they have nothing to lose. That's the end of my poem. Thank you very much. I hope that everybody continues to speak to each other in breath and in language, and I hope everybody to continue to write and feel. And I'm on Substack now, which is awesome because before I wasn't, so this is a new thing. And my Substack is Spotted Deers in the Wild, 2 Ds. Thank you.
Spotted Deers in the Wild, everybody. What a beautiful holiday piece, fairy tale. It feels like a fairy tale in here tonight, doesn't it, everybody? Give it up for Gianna Smith, everybody. Fantastic. Follow the Substack. Hell yeah, thank you for coming back. That was amazing. Give it up one more time for Gianna Smith, everybody. And make sure to join us 2 weeks in our New Year's Eve special. 2 weeks from tonight, December 30th, it's New Year's Eve, baby. We're going to just pretend it's New Year's Eve. We're going to do a countdown and everything. So you get to do it twice. It's dress rehearsal for New Year's Eve, okay? We'll do a run through, we'll do a dry run, and then you go out the next day. Give it up for Gianna Smith one more time, everybody. We have Ariana, Krieger on deck, Satori, Folkestone, Roland, Baths, Echo Lanterns, Estrella, Rio McCann, Sarah Elizabeth, Sherly Fan, Gabriel, Gabriella, Katy Lau, Zoe Kirsch, Ariana Anderson, Pemberton, Gwen, Burton, Roland Brower, Logan X, Liza, and more. Let's get... All right, we're very excited for this next act. Returning, give it up for Joe the Swan, everybody. The one and only Joe the Swan.
Sorry, by the time you have a flashlight, Josie goes
I would first of all just like to give a shout out to Matt for that incredible introduction to the show. All that great energy, and for hosting the #1 open mic in New York City on Reddit. And dare I say in real life. #2, shout out to Gio, beautiful guitar music. And third of all, to David Kuhnlein. His poetry is more really amazing. My name is Joe the Swan. I'm going to play a song I wrote. I beg your pardon. This song I wrote may offend some people. I don't know. Thank you. I just want to say there's a reason I wrote this song, which is that I'm working through a context in which I believe that sex is evil. So, yeah, I wrote a song. I don't know. Maybe. I wrote a song called Baby Mama, which is all about procreation. So it's like really cool, you know. I mean, maybe, I don't know. It's just about having, wanting to have a baby with a woman. And then I wrote this song. So, without further ado, I present Cum Dumpster. Can you hear the piano back there?
Yeah.
Oh, calm down. Yes. Calm down. Come to me, let us have a fun. I will be the referee. You can play the part of a nurse in a hospital, and I can play the chief of surgery. Big titties, do your thing. Let us cop and squeeze. Let me feel to see if they're real, just the way our Mother Nature intended. A like is a pretty good meal. Come dumpster, open wide, let us take a peek. Your lips and tongue are making me hung. Kiss me baby one more time and let me touch your tonsil. Let me get a taste of your bone. Nice and wet, let us slip inside. I can see my destiny is making you come over and over again until you have to stop to pee. Come dumpster, come dumpster, yeah. Come dumpster, come dumpster, yeah. Woo! Patience and your grace and your forgiveness. Appreciate it. I forgot to record it. Matthew. There you go.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Give it up for Joe the Swan and Come Dumpster. Definitely the most beautiful song. Name Come Dumpster. I'm sure that was a beautiful song. He DM'd me last week saying he had 2 songs, one of which was called Come Dumpster, and I was not expecting that. That was beautiful. Maybe, I love the lyrics, but you know, you could sell that maybe with some alternate set of lyrics, possibly. Give it up for Joe the Swan, everybody. That beautiful, beautiful piano ballad of love, everybody. In the holidays, we're giving. It's a season of giving, and that was giving. That was definitely giving. Definitely. All right, we have Satori folks still on deck. We have Roland Bards, Echo Lanterns, Estrella. Let's get Ariana Krieger. Give it up for Ariana Krieger.
This is the story of a time I got mugged in Mexico. I told the story in different forms through a prose poem, narrative, but I think I found a structure that kind of fits the story. So let me know if it works. Evolution of a villain. Villain. A character whose evil actions or motives are important to the plot. 1. The classical villain. They have been antagonists in classical works. Grendel testing Beowulf, Calypso imprisoning Odysseus, Claudius murdering his brother for Denmark's throne. Like Claudius did to Hamlet, you ripped me out of my idyllic castle that night. As I walked through the Pueblo, my new home, in a blissful daze, I was at the start of my journey as a Fulbright scholar, living my dream to research abroad. I taught English at a small school in the town with whitewashed adobe classrooms and old iMac computers, where stray dogs would wander in for scraps of barbacoa from the sometimes generous cafeteria workers. That evening, I was walking home from teaching yoga at the local art studio. I had just had a conversation with a sexy tango teacher from Argentina who I was developing a huge crush on, a fellow wanderer who was also soaking in the charm and hospitality of this Oaxacan town. My yoga mat hung on one shoulder, my tote bag twirling on my other wrist, containing 600 pesos, a copy of my passport, my notebook, my apartment keys, and my phone. You locked your arm around my neck, a knife appearing before my face. Dame todo lo que tienes, your deep voice demanded. Give me everything you have. Sí, I gasped, my windpipe frozen. Part 2, the colonial villain. The Victorian era birthed a new type of villain, born from the empire's guilt about all of the unsavory actions on which it was founded. Like Dracula unleashing foreign plagues on the empire, you emerged from the shadows, your face pale beneath the black hoodie. Though Fulbright's mission promotes peace, it carries a colonial weight, paying me well in American dollars that contributed to the American gentrification of these cheap parts of Mexico. This was a reality, no matter how much I voiced my hatred of Trump at any chance I got with my colleagues. After you released me, I sprinted to the open grocery store a few blocks away. Ay Dios, chica, the owner said, siéntate, and made me tea. A fellow teacher who happened to be buying groceries loaned me 1,000 pesos without a second thought. My money and my keys were gone, but this was more than enough to stay in the town hotel that night. Part 3. The modern villain. The modern villain forces us to face uncomfortable truths. Like El Borracho, the town vagabond who slept on the steps of the square, shouting profanities at all who passed. But to me, he said what I think a lot of people wanted to say, but were too polite to. You can come to my country, but I can't go to yours. How is that fair? 4. The postmodern villain. You were a postmodern villain. Like Elphaba from Wicked, you had a backstory that unfolded as you released me from your grip, took my bag, and stepped away. That too, you said softly, gesturing at my yoga mat, your voice suddenly young. I towered over you. You couldn't have been older than 14 or 15, the age of my students. I handed you my yoga mat, and I saw the lowered knife shaking in your other hand. You scampered back into the trees, almost frightened. My bright pink yoga pants must have made me an obvious target. Maybe you followed me quietly from the town square and waited until we were at the darkest street, lined only by trees. Or maybe you were hiding in the trees all along. Anytime I saw a young man in a black hoodie, afterward, I shivered, thinking it was you. Weeks later, my friends reported calls from my stolen phone. A boy asking, "Hablas español?" before hanging up when they realized who he was. You changed my WhatsApp profile picture to a cartoon cat and posted sketches of animals you had drawn, maybe in my notebook, and shared clips of live banda concerts you attended. The phone was one of those Telcel prepaid ones that got reloaded every 30 days for just 50 pesos. You didn't sell it for parts, like everyone told me that the ladrón would. You used it. You should deactivate your SIM card, my co-teacher advised me when I told her what was going on. But I didn't. Instead, I grew to look forward to your occasional stories, appearing sporadically throughout the rest of my stay. Thank you.
For Ariana Krieger, fantastic. Three-parter. Is that available online, or is there a Substack or anything where we can reach you? Or
You can find my poems on Acentos Review.
all right, fantastic. We will look for the poems. Give it up for Ariana Krieger one more time, everybody. Fantastic literature. What a night for literature here in the Red Room on the Holiday Spectacular. We have Roland Baths on deck. Echo Lanterns, Estrella, Shirley Fan, Marie McCond, Sarah Elizabeth. Let's get Satori Folkestone up, everybody. Give it up for Satori Folkestone. What a fantastic name. Give it up for Satori.
Hello, it's fabulous that I can't see anyone. So I'm reading this thing that I wrote, a part of it, and it's called Prospect Park. Okay. So, where will I start? I'll start here. Sorry, I'm scrolling through my Substack. Not fair. Okay. The date. It's early June 2020. The location, the apartment. He and I are standing in our living room. His family has invited us home for a break from the city and a chance to see his niece into the world. I don't want to go. We discussed previously that opening our relationship and queer experimentation may lead us apart. We agreed to accept this conclusion should we have to. I remind him that this baby may not be my future niece, but he's resistant. So then I ask him to imagine how visiting them might make me feel, considering I'm newly out, still black, and he and his entire family are still quite white. Social media and the streets below us are burgeoning with racial discourse, and it was not the right time to be the only one in the room. With so much influx in our relationship, staying with family doesn't make sense, but I know he just wants to feel normal again. He needs this trip as leverage. He needs to save us. He's silent. The rest of the day passes separately and quietly under one roof. The next morning I ask if he's ready to reopen the conversation. He says no, so I leave for the day and find solace at Lady Love's apartment instead. She plans a surprise date for us, and we take a long train ride into Manhattan. Hours later, she and I are in Central Park, and I'm bawling on a lawn to the left of a massive fountain. Street performers sprawl along its circumference, and one of them is rolling through my relationship's best hits. As Can't Help Falling in Love practically vibrates the space, I realize where in fact my life is going, and that's clearly no longer with him. She's here, however, and we're meant to be on a date. This moment bends into absolute hilarity. Then at some point, between grieving my relationship, cuddling, kissing, listening to the music, and talking about her recently deceased cat, I realize I might need to break up with her too. We weren't official, but how in the hell could I end life as I knew it and then immediately continue with someone I just met on the internet? It was right here that I should have left and figured things out on my own, but I stayed. Together, comedically in hindsight, we reckoned with the thought of the end of us too. I leave her that evening without an answer and unclear of her place in the poly clusterfuck. We decide not to talk for a while so I can sort out my relationship. Back home, I crawl weepily under the covers. He tries to console me, rolling over half asleep, searching for my body in the dark. Why am I so afraid we're going to break up, he'll ask. Everything's fine. I think that's enough.
What a great piece of writing, everybody. Give it up for Satori Stone, Prospect Park. We gotta follow that Substack. What is it?
It's just Satori Folkstone on Substack.
Satori Folks Stone on Substack, everybody. The Fringe is the mainstream. I don't know if you heard about this, but we are the media now. The legacy media is gone. Thank you. You are great. Thank you. Hell yes. Get full of the Substack. This is the mainstream. We are the new media. We are the new culture. It's happening. Okay, we're taking it back. That was really a wonderful Prospect Park, everybody. Give it up one more time. Satori Folks Stone, go on, subscribe right now. Just go do it right now. I'm flipping my hat. Oh, look at that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Roland Baths. It's time to take a bath in Roland Baths. Have your
yourself a self-gaslighting little Christmas. Everything is fine. From now on, all our demon presidents will be in line. Have yourself a clowncestuous little Christmas. Everything's just right. And the left wing has disappeared temporarily. Demon presidents all come and then they go in their time. So have yourself a merry little Christmas tonight. Because downstairs they're like, I saw her across the room with a glass of chilled Chardonnay. I approached her as my rectal beeper went off because I was from the planet 90s. She had just downloaded the intracranial Amazon brain chip. I could feel it in my left wrist where my new watch was implanted. And up here we're like, clowns in the attic! Clowns in the attic! Clowns in the attic, it's ecstatic what we saw. When we saw each other coming through the red room door. His name is Roland Baths. And he's in the attic with the bats! His page turner left him for a model. And he's alone now by the red curtain with the influencer specters inside his cerebellum, finding the most seductive vectors in the room to sing with. Have yourself a self-gaslighting little Christmas. Everything is fire. From now on, we'll bathe together in our funeral pyre. Here and there, not as in the good old days, but in the right now, bad new days. Undead friends will be near to us and bring cheer to us in wine from Jack in the Beanstalk and his hookup with the giant in the sky. So have yourself a merry little Christmas tonight. Tonight. Thank you.
Give it up for Roland Bass. What an honor to have him serenade us with those beautiful postmodern carols. That was just beautiful holiday music. Give it up one more time for Roland Bass, everybody. Wow, you never know who's going to show up on this action-packed holiday special. Give yourselves a big round of applause. There's some seats. You want to come in? Come on. Give it up for Jack. Let's keep drinking. Keep hitting the eggnog, you know. That's what it's all about. With the family, you got to hit the sauce, okay? It's Bailey's Irish Cream, whatever you need. And, all right, we're keeping it going. We got Estrella on deck. We have Sherly Fan, Maria McCond, Sarah Elizabeth in the house, Gabriel, Gabriella, Katy Lau, Zoe Kirsch, Ariana Anderson, Pemberton, Gwen Burton, Louis Marquis, and more. Let's get... All right, these guys are always sounding great. They're on TikTok. You gotta follow them on TikTok. They're gonna blow up. Give it up for Echo Lanterns, everybody. Great musicians. We're stoked to have them here. And DM decided 2 weeks from today, November 30th, sign up for that. And I'm tagging everybody in the Easy Paradise Stories if you want to check out anybody's work. And yeah, and once again, it's a 5-minute time limit. Everybody, let's try to obey the 5-minute time limit. And get ready for some amazing harmony.
You are?
I did make it up. Yeah, sure. Do it. Yeah.
Did you just get here? No, okay. Whatever.
No. I got you here, but I'll put that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I think he does. What kind
He's the only one.
You know, I had a whole Legion thing last week, my man. And, yeah, I will.
Thank you.
I had a whole...
How are you doing? It's Ralph. Good. Are you doing later? Okay. Oh, I just told you that. Woo! Yeah, I know.
Hey guys, we're Echo Lanterns. Woo! Justin forgot his straps, so he's sitting down today.
Alright. We're gonna play an original. But we're gonna sing it with a little Christmas intro.
is Third Eye Blind, and so we're doing this song called Bonfire.
Little early in spring, a bonfire ring, you're shivering alone. I bumped into you somehow, but you can wear a dark tea vest, it's my party best, it's really all I own. Everything's changing now, and I am high like a star that's flying Cassiopeia. Everything's changing now. She said it's alright. She said no, don't die alone. There's no goodbyes. So lightning comes and lightning goes, and it's all the same to me. Let it in, 'cause I love you so I can hardly breathe. The relays into 1,000 pieces. I broke into over you, and I shade will soon be gone. And I'll keep burning on and on and on. If nothing else, I am myself. It's all I have to give. Everything's changing now. We could live like kings if we took a risk. We could live and die. Everything's changing now. Now, come on, come on. Say lightning comes and lightning goes, and it's all the same to me. Let it in, 'cause I want you so, and I can hardly breathe. The release into 1,000 pieces. I broke into over you, and I say will soon be gone. And I'll keep burning on and on and on. This is the last time. This is the goodbye. This is the last time. This is the. Some girls will break you down just to see you come undone. Everything's changing now. Maybe you and I are cursed. Maybe you and I are one. That's the universe. Spin round, keep changing. Lightning comes, lightning goes, and it's all the same to me. Let it in, 'cause I love you so, and I can hardly breathe. The release into 1,000 pieces. I have broken to over you, and I see will soon be gone. And I'll keep burning on and on and on. But you get what you wanted. But you get what you wanted. But you get what you wanted. Thanks, guys.
Give it up for Echo Lanterns, everybody. Check them out on Spotify. We love Third Eye Blind covers, okay? We love that. If you want to bribe us, play Third Eye Blind covers, okay? That's emotional bribery to me. That's like a Christmas present to me. Everybody, give it up for Echo Lanterns, everybody. We have Sherly Fan on deck, Maria McCond, Sarah Elizabeth, Gabriel, Gabriella, Katy Lau, Zoe Kirsch, Gianna Anderson, Liza, Pemberton, Gwen Burton, Louis Marquis, Lola Broward, Logan X, Ian Bowers. Let's get Estrella, give it up for Estrella.
Is that iPhone? Here's this one.
Yeah.
I think.
I meant to print out those.
And you want all the lights off?
Yes.
Totally off.
Totally.
This one.
Just take like 10 seconds.
Okay.
And then you just
Okay.
and then do it.
You want me to start it now or?
No,
Okay.
let me just put this out and then you just take
After you get up there?
Yes, and then you take your 10 seconds, put the light off, and you can start this and
Okay.
finish just like 3 minutes.
Fantastic.
You know, my outfit was so bad. That's why I was like, I'm the party. The outfit failed.
You can't.
You know what? I'm I usually do. And it like moves me along.
I hope those kids, they can laugh and like that. I hope those kids, they can be happy and they can find happiness through their families, through their environment, through the people who is around to taking care of them. I hope they are doing good. I hope they are feeling good. I hope all of this change in the world, when we are keep changing and changing and changing, and economic crisis and so many kind of effects is hurting people, how they hurt me. I hope they are going good. I hope it's one more year later. I hope they are doing better than a year ago. The education in the States have to change. For them, for the new generations, for us, we are now in this present trying to change it. But also what we need is teach them to be kind, to be empathic. Because if the environment or the system doesn't show up, those problems, it's our fault if we are not doing that. I wish they are warm today. They already have a really good meal in family. That I wish the same thing for me. I hope everything just can fix right away and I can have an answer of what's going on with my case. Yeah, sorry if I'm telling you too much, but today has been a 1 year And it's a year where it made me feel so good because I learned. I now know it is dangerous. This country and the city, it is dangerous. Also, with the new president, it's getting more dangerous. If you have friends, if you have family, if you have, people who is of different color, different race, different status economic, so help them because they're really having so much struggles with this new politics in the States. Help them because they need it. They are so far from home and they just try to do better as you guys. I'm doing this for myself and for others who is struggling with the economic crisis and with the no job, with the system of life right now. Everything is just work. And we are enough. I'm enough. I want to live life also. And I want to share that. If these kids, they know they can enjoy life, it would be better. They don't have to be aggressive. They definitely learn. Because our kids learn. If you teach them to be kind, if you teach them to be empathic, if you teach them to be better and worry about the environment and be respectful, everything will change. But we are not changing anything. We are not teaching anything. We have to start to do it because that's a new generation. This the new generation is coming aggressive. The thing already we have. Where are we going? It's just simple thoughts. I'm telling you. I'm so sorry. It's I called you just for this, honey. But for me, everything changed. I'm scary in different ways now, and things I didn't care before in my country. I never get raped or hit or The city is homophobic, yes, but it is kind. It doesn't accept you at all, but it's understand you, understand your pain. But I think these guys they didn't feel like they just were so mad of life, so mad of, and they are kids, they are high school kids. How in that age you can be so angry? What we are teaching, what we are doing, what is the city? That's the reaction of the city how it is now. That's why I'm here to remember and surrender and be grateful for the things that are happening because make me feel more strong and fierce and teach me so many things about to be worried. I didn't be worried before until now. But yeah, if I'm here in this city, I have to be worried. And also I have to be worried about others too, because it's not safe. Thank you so much for you took my phone today. I just wake up like very energetic and excited, and I was thinking, yes, I have to call her. Thank you because it's also a healing to me to remember, to tell me myself how strong I am, and to tell me how better I can be for others. Thank you for give me the advice. I'll be on top. Thank you so much for everyone. If you have friends or you have someone around you, it's not from this city, and it's a different race, and have fears and feel like tired or emotional, support them. They need to listen you. They need you. Even if they don't ask for help, they need you. if it's your friend or your family, it's a time to change. It's a time to be together. I was thinking I need to talk, and I think you were there, and I'm so happy. And thank you for being part of me, and always remember me, my hometown.
Silencio, señores grandes, que despiertan los cuentos del parque. Ellos esperan.
Well, hi, my name is Estrella, and I have like a crime in the train station a year ago, and today I was just like commemorate that day. This is the pajama they gave me in the hospital. It was like a high school kids, so 16, 17 years old, homophobics and racist. So they just ditched me by the train station and nobody helped, nobody gave me a hand, nobody called the police. And I'm still like healing this process, and I'm so happy to share this with you. That's just the context, right? Yeah, I just send them love because that's what they need, I think. And also someone who cares about them. By the way, thank you. What an amazing piece. Give it up for Estrella, everybody. Really amazing. No one has ever requested the lights go off. That was really special. Give it up for Estrella one more time. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for bringing costumes and everything. Everybody, give it up one more time for that powerful piece of theater. That was phenomenally great. And once again, wow, fantastic, fantastic. All right, we got to keep going because we have just so many. The show is only getting started. We have so many great acts. We have Sarah Elizabeth on deck, or Maria Maconda on deck. Sarah Elizabeth coming up after that. Gabriel, Liza, Katy Lau, Zoe Kirsch, Gianna Anderson, Pemberton, Gwen Burton, Louis Marquis, Lola Brower, Logan X, Ian Bowers. Let's get Sherly Fan up, everybody. This is an Easy Paradise debut. We are stoked to have Sherly Fan. Hell yeah! I think it's her first time ever doing comedy.
Hey, you actually cannot see anyone from here. I'm so surprised. I think we are probably all agreeing it's really hard to follow that. Really amazing piece. It's like so touching and very vulnerable. And I'm like really grateful that more and more people are like sharing their own genuine story. Yeah. I promise I won't make fun of anyone here, but I can make fun of myself, right? Okay, so before we start, I want to ask everyone's consent that I'm going to record the audio of this whole piece. As an Asian woman, I think it's very important to take space for everyone to process whatever, and also whatever just happened. Anyone say no? Okay. I'm taking it as a yes. Okay. Okay. So before we start, I want to invite everyone to take a deep breath with me. Inhale. Whatever, I'm just fucking with you all. You really seriously think I'm gonna fucking do a meditation session here? Yeah. What am I, a fucking moron? But seriously, I actually don't know what I'm gonna talk about. I kind of have an idea. The idea that like kind of the things that I'm gonna talk about that I really don't know. I'm practicing this thing that's called living in the moment. So okay, just to give a little context of that, I've actually started my self-discovery journey for a few years now. I'm I'm sure everyone is at this point. As many wise men have ever said, the happiness is never out there, it's always inside, right? And so I actually have a question for everyone. Does everyone have a great holiday so far? No! Thank you for your genuinity. I hope no one is like bringing up politics at their Thanksgiving dinner. I hope so. That's like the number one topic that will absolutely ruin your fucking family. Okay, so let's get back. I'm so easy to get derailed. So let's get back to my personal discovery journey. So I've pretty much tried every single thing you can think of: meditation, hypnosis, magic. And now what's trending is called like law of attraction and the law of assumption, right? How many of you have already heard of those things? Yeah. Great. So I hope everyone is starting to manifesting for their own life, at least a little bit. So for me to look at the situation, rather than saying, Sherly, you might absolutely bomb and you're a stupid bitch for ever try to go on the stage and try this, I would, instead of saying, oh, Sherly, you know what? It's totally fine. Even if you bomb, people will absolutely love you for your personality. And fucking hear me out. That's the exact fucking thing that I believe. That's why I'm still fucking single. But I have to say, affirmations really helped me tremendously for the past 2 years, and I've been really feeling better and better about myself. However, okay, another context, I'm actually an artist, and I used to do installation art, and now I'm kind of transitioning to paintings. And so I really thought, I'm doing so great, I so love myself. And then this one dude that came to my studio and looked at all my painting, and he said, Sherly, I don't really think I see you in your painting. I'm like, what does that even fucking mean? And I think to myself, I'm so fucking jealous of the Beatles. Didn't explain. Yeah, thank you for someone who's saying, film me. You got me already. You're my soulmate already. I've been obsessed with watching Paul McCartney's interviews lately. So basically, he was pretty much saying that, oh, one day my mom just gave me a dream. That's how I write Let It Be. I'm like, gosh, where is my mom? She's still fucking alive. Anyways, the recent thing I've learned, I don't know if there's anyone who heard of it, is called a release technique. We can actually try it together on the spot. So basically, it's like you kind of scan through your body. You feel where it's tight in your body. Like for me, it's literally my heart, like my guts and my heart. It's like racing like crazy. So you would ask yourself a few questions. First is, would you allow yourself to feel it? See, I'm doing this therapy thing. And could you let it go? Would you let it go? And when? You feel like your life is so fixed right now, right? But I'm telling you, no. You know what's working? I'll tell you. You're fucking stupid bitch! Get your fucking act together! See? Already feel better. But like I've literally watched so many self-help videos, and in one of the videos the teacher was saying in the end to everyone in the classroom, he's saying that I love you all unconditionally. And I think to myself, that would be a lovely state if I can actually reach it one day. But I don't have to mean it now, right? So here it goes. I love you all unconditionally, and I really hope you can all find some peace and happiness in this holiday season and still believe in miracles and joy. Thank you.
Give it up for Sherly Fan, everybody. First open mic comedy ever. First time ever doing, that was fantastic. Give it up for Sherly Fan.
I'm so sorry, there's a very important message I forgot to mention. This is the only thing that I planned, but I fucking forgot. Okay, so I want to say that I'm a open mic version, and I'm really, really grateful that you all made me feel special and loved. Thank you.
Give yourselves a big round of applause. Give it up for Sherly Fan, everybody. The lights are bright up here. You gotta get used to that. You gotta get used to that. That's how you get the star power with these bright lights. Okay, I've had a request that I'm supposed to say free Luigi, everybody. Free Luigi. So I want to do my impression. This is Luigi getting caught in the McDonald's as Harrison Ford and Tommy Lee Jones from The Fugitive. If you've seen The Fugitive, it seems very prescient. I didn't kill the healthcare CEO. I don't care. That's it. And then they catch him in the McDonald's with the drone swarm. It's crazy out there, everybody. It's crazy out there. That was fantastic. All right, we got Sarah Elizabeth on deck. Gabriel coming up. Gabriella, Liza, Katy, Lau, Zoe, Kirsch, Ariana, Anderson, Pemberton, Gwen, Burton, Louis, Marquis, Lola, Brower, Logan, X, Ian Bowers, Dead Letters, Hudson, Ara. Let's get, is Maria Macond out there? Maria Macond, M-A-C-O-N-D-E, going once, going twice. All right, let's get this next poet, very excellent poet. She's doing a reading this Friday. I'll let her tell you about it if she wants to. Can we get Sarah Elizabeth up, everybody? Give it up for Sarah Elizabeth. Excellent poet. Hell yeah, give it up, give it up, give it up. The return.
Yeah, please.
I have a track.
You want me to play now?
Yeah. When I
Yeah, okay.
Hello. How's everybody feeling tonight? Yes. Right? Feels good. I want to welcome to the stage Jose. Jose is an amazing piano player. He will be accompanying me tonight.
Yeah.
My name is Sarah Elizabeth on Instagram. I'm Sarah Elizabeth with an S. Both S's.
Noise, come on!
Sarah Elizabeth Princessa. I want to start, first of all, I'm Russian.
Yeah.
So this is kind of like a home for me. And I wanted to start with a little poem from this book that my grandfather gave to me. I hear talking in the back. Sorry. I don't know if I'm bothering you. Anyway, this poem, this Russian poem by this Russian author is called My Prayers. So I want to start with a little poem by somebody who is Russian.
That's so amazing.
And it goes, my prayers are here for you. For you to be healthy and safe. For you to live in a house. For the house to stay intact. For the street the house stands on. For the street be untouched by fire. For the city the street lies in. For the city not to be destroyed in bombardments. For the country the city is in. For the country to prevail in the war. For the country is in my heart. For my heart to not be torn apart. For me to be able to pray for you. For you to be healthy and safe. She's good. Her name is Tatiana Bonk-Azmoilovskaya.
Woo!
Yes, if you want to look her up, Tatiana.
Yeah.
Now something written by me, by moi.
Когда я хожу, я часто думаю о том, что у меня есть мысли, которые сопровождают меня. И я не знаю, или это мои мысли. И иногда я встречаю людей, или эти люди, которые встречаются в моей жизни, рассказывают мне о чем-то, с чем я никогда не встречалась. И я не знаю, или это нормально. Каждый день это новый день. Каждый день я встаю, и вещей, когда ассистент может быть это смешно. Я не знаю, или это правильно. Я даже не интимно. Придумать новый план. Подумать, как мне как говорить с тобой. И как говорить с каждым человеком сегодня силой. Я не пытаюсь поговорить с своей душой. И я не знаю, где находится душа. Или она находится во мне, или, может быть, душа находится в музыке. Или, может быть, душа находится в других людях. В маме. Или, может быть, найдем душу, когда наша жизнь закончится. Наша душа найдется еще раз и еще раз. Каждый человек следует своему образу. Может быть, нам не знаю ничего. Нам найти человека, который поймет, почему я все это говорю.
Why do I even walk this way? Why do I even go that way? I don't know. Why do I even show it? I think that I've been belonging to it. I've been around the block. I think that I don't even know what it means to show. But when you walk on the streets, who do you mean to meet? Who are you even now? If you don't even know, oh holy cow, I think about it every time I pass a smiling face in the crowd. What does it even mean? Ooh, oh, to show up and say that everybody else can sing. If you don't even know what it means to show, what it means to show, what it means, what it means, what it means. Woo! Thank you. Now a poem. One second. Okay. All right. This is a short story called Mary Margaret. Mary Margaret always had an affinity for thunderstorms. The day she learned of her noetic abilities, a raging storm was riding on the waves of the winds of her town. It was unusually sunny in mid-October, and MM had decided to make a trip into town with her outgrowing collection of journals. What was sure to be a marvelous day had suddenly turned for the worst around 11 o'clock. Just as she turned the corner round the local ice cream store, a trademark of her town, noted for their chocolate chip and salted peanut butter, though MM usually got the cookies and the cream. You see, a growing gray cloud had unexpectedly unfurled out of the topmost corner of the sky, and in its gorgeous turn of color had decided to pass over and descend upon the fields of her town. She decided to pick up the pace. Clutching the hood of her coat while pulling it down onto her eyes, she felt the passerbys and shop owners begin murmuring and morosely moseying away into their homes like scurrying ants. And it was only now in her town that she was all alone and the only one that was not running home. She was raised in the middle of an island off the coast of Maine. In a colonial home right next to a lighthouse that worked all through the rain. And at this moment, however, the light bulb was stuck and being held for a swift replacement. And it spoke to her in quick moves like Morse code, and many times she looked into it and saw. When the storms finally rolled around, Mary Margaret, or Mar, as her mother called, would be sitting in the island library, cozily tucked away from the rowdiness of the crowd. And during these times, the only thing visible between the sacks of paper she hid under was a long blonde hair that she held with 2 to 3 slender fingers and would hold and twist and chew on when approaching a passage that required serious thinking. Yeah. You know when you're nervous and you're like, okay, where am I going? So she goes. Those who peeked in through the stained glass windows of this library in Maine, it appears as if the building's empty except for perhaps a singular ghost who passes through the rain. And Mary Margaret, unlike the others in her town, had become accustomed to this presence of this library ghost, and in fact found his familiar face comforting in the moments when the creaking of the doors would close. Oh, Mary Margaret, when are you gonna leave this town? Oh, Mary Margaret, ooh, yeah. When are you gonna leave this town? Yeah, when? Come on. When? Yeah, Mary Margaret. Ooh, when are you gonna leave this town? This town. Oh, Mary Margaret. Mary Margaret. When are you gonna leave this town? it's called...
I'm sorry, we gotta move on.
Okay, got it. I'm a little drunk. I apologize. All right, thank you, Jose, so much. Thank you, Max. That was fun.
Give it up for Sarah Elizabeth, everybody, and Jose, that beautiful piano recitation. That was fantastic. Check out Sarah Elizabeth Friday at Baby's All Right. She's reading Friday at Baby's All Right in Williamsburg. Let's try to keep it in 5 minutes. We have a lot of people to go. Let's try to keep it in 5 minutes. We have Liza on deck, Gabriella coming up, Katy, Lau, Zoe, Kirsch. Let's get Gabriel up, everybody. Is Gabriel out there? Gabriel. All right, give it up for Gabriel, everybody. Once again, 5 minutes. Let's keep it to 5 minutes.
Shit, you really can't see my face. Hello, my name is Gabriel. My artist handle is Your Memoria. Tonight I'm going to be playing piano and singing for you guys. I am a metalcore and lo-fi artist. So I know it's gonna sound a little different, you know. I'm gonna keep it to lo-fi for tonight. Y'all let me know if you guys want another song. I'm gonna play one because I'm tired. Well, you said I'm just a friend to get there to the end. Or was I just a friend? Was it just pretend? Did you hear the single when I said it? Have I just been dreaming? And by all the things you did, you do what you wanna do. Patience, my virtues curved in. Nothing is the same, but time splits when you walk in. I met this girl you see in movies. Do you remember watching that scene? We were so faded, but now I'm contemplating. Patience and time, just hearing you say your mind. I'll just smoke this pain away. I'm still happy to see that smile. Love always blindsides. I'm sorry I caved in. Oh, what the fuck was I thinking? I didn't know I was sinking, trapped in this paradise. You tend to realize, trapped in this paradise. You said I'm all you got. I'm missing pieces of me. I guess I'm insane. I was in love and in pain, mischief and strife. Not a bottle inside. should have left you that night. Well, now I'm fucking tired. Patience and time, just hearing you say your mind. I'll just smoke this pain away. I'm still happy to see that smile. Love always finds sight. I'm sorry I caved in. Oh, what the fuck was I thinking? I didn't know I was sinking.
It's up to you guys for another song. I want to go to sleep. So let me know. We gotta keep it going. We gotta keep it going? Yeah. Classic. Alright? Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Give it up for Gabriel, everybody. That was really amazing. Thank you.
My artist handle is Your Memoria. You can follow me on Instagram and pretty much everything, Spotify, SoundCloud. Your.memoria, TikTok, everything.
TikTok, hell yeah, that was beautiful, man. They definitely come back. Really amazing, beautiful. War Memoria? Your Memoria. Your Memoria, everybody. Wow, really amazing stuff. Beautiful, beautiful piano. I'm sorry to rush anybody. We have a lot of people sign up. We want to get to everybody. We want to get all of the talent. We have Gabriella on deck, Katy, Lau, Zoe Kirsch, Ariana Anderson, Pemberton, Gwen, Burton, Louis Marquis, Lola Brower. Let's get Liza. Liza, are you out there? One of our favorite, great writer. Last time she read a piece bilingual. Give it up for Liza, everybody.
I'm Liza. It's my third time reading here, and every time I have done it, I've always brought quite depressing material, and it's no different. So, for context, on the 29th, it'll be the 3-year anniversary of my dad dying, and this year, I turned 22, which is like a really fun age to be, and I'm finishing my program that like really screws your life up, so I'm finally graduating. And I wrote this about, just in general, like the feelings of, you know, personal essay vibes. So it's called The Real Fear Here. What is this person supposed to do? I did not feel anything at all, in shock, etc., etc., and this is incomprehensible to me now. This inward act on and on for a year or so, falling down a flight of stairs with others and myself, so many falls downstairs. A smashed knee or shoulder, all sorts of drips and mysteries. How did I get that way? Sometimes I ask myself why I allowed it. I'm an adult and must be able to cope. And then I think of somebody else's parent dying and how that would floor that person on paper and in words. I'm not stronger than anybody else or above it, so I have to feel it or I will also die. But I do not think I will cope with another family member dying. My life would simply end, and I think that is probably just how some people are. That is what the dry limits of grief leave out in conversation. Finality of death, whatever, all that. I feel stupid often when my words are wrong for exactly what I feel. Language is meant to be the forefront of expression, traditional intelligence, etc. I've trapped myself in this dissatisfaction and frustration, and I'd really like to be smart. Being smart is to be better than shock, the magic of going through life undeterred from achieving the very best. What is there to say about my dad? He was smart, and he was always very kind, even when he was far away from me. Missing your dad is unoriginal, and really holds a person back. I must have lost that squirmy kid originality when he died. It was flipped like a switch. Is it even worth being alive when you aren't so bouncy and everything you say isn't laughed at a little bit? Now, grief is exhaustion, and it is difficult, always being tired. That is still living, and I must be grateful for that. Deep down I know I can be, or already am. But come on. Can I exchange some of these years to wake up completely different? Human loss is embarrassing for someone who knows it is important to be as proper as possible. Losing is a body feeling that is truly irrepressible, like vomiting or passing out, and I understand why people turn their nose up on that.
I am my own responsibility. It would be nice to exchange a few more years for the ability to always stay measured when I speak. Eating an egg at breakfast, or looking at photographs, or taking the bus past North Haven, where my father is buried in All Saints Cemetery with his grandmother, I'll sit and wait on a conveyor belt up in my head. He isn't going anywhere. I will do these things again and again. Living is something I must do, but come on now. Just a few years in a deal, an exchange of goods. In time, I'll get married or graduate from some other program to do something about this feeling. That is why these processes were created. They open you up to questions about what is real, whether it's having babies or wanting love from people or wanting love from your workplace. These questions will slowly become welcome. There's little else I can bear. I could be really good at my job. I could be really good at love. The real fear here. The embarrassment of missing a person, because that is embarrassing, to lack something and then express dissatisfaction, will also come close to killing me. My dad dying was so very disappointing. I'd like to spit in somebody's face in anger, but I'm not really sure how to choose. Thanks. Happy holidays, guys.
Give it up for Liza, everybody. Powerful piece. Definitely relevant on the holidays. Thank you for sharing that. Liza always bringing poignant, powerful stuff. Thank you for coming out. Give it up one more time for Liza, everybody. Really amazing. Really amazing. Merry Christmas. All right, we have Katy Lau on deck. Zoe Kirsch, Ariana Anderson, Pemberton, Gwen. We're really getting into the amazing stuff. So you're glad you stuck around for late night holiday spectacular, everybody. Let's get the great Gabriella up, everybody, to read. She is, look how festive. I mean, come on, give it up for that, the fit.
Hello, happy holidays. Ooh, that's nice. No blue, maybe a little softer, a little dimmer. Wow. A little dimmer. Sorry, I'm weird to get this light. Okay. Happy last KGB open mic night of the year. I love being here at Matt Proctor. This is amazing every time. And this is my favorite time of year. And so I'm going to do something a little Christmassy and soft. Unlike normal, no death or existential dread tonight. Dreary December, Christmas tree in the corner, blue dawn of Manhattan through my windows. Cat curled at foot of bed, and brightly jingles of jingling bells push through windy night streets, through electric bicycle speaker phones on plastic bag covered handlebar like my hip, my left hip, his favorite handlebar to hold. Strange how a hip can feel empty. Whew, okay, no, not talking about that. So back to bikes and the Christmas magic in the air. Oh, garlanded bars, tree stumps piled, cut, fresh. I take them home. Poets are always doing strange things like bringing tree stumps home and disassociating, looking in through other people's windows and disassociating in front of the Rockefeller tree you accidentally made your path back home, caught in the throngs of plumped-cheeked tourists, smelling of champagne and cinnamon, bound in patterned scarves that a poet would attempt to calculate its value by the multiplied number of baguettes or packs of cigarettes. In the first snow, I smoked cloves with the clowns outside a Bushwick bar, and vibrantly in that moment, did not think about death. I didn't think about how empty a hip can feel without someone's hands. Fuck, sorry. My mind's intelligence is still in a trial period with a 90% automatic fail rate of thinking about things I wish to not think about. Things I wish to not think about. Such as... Oh, sorry, 1 second. Hello. Okay, stop ringing. I answered the phone. Oh. Hold on. There is a 5 to 10% chance of civilization collapse by 2050. 1 in 5 children in America live in hunger, and it's a 50-50 toss-up whether we live in a simulation. Oh, fuck. Gwen? Heads is, it's real. Toss us. What is it? What is it?
Hold on, it's not done.
It's not done.
Heads.
Fuck, it's real. Oh god. Oh god. Cue Camus. This is Camus from 1950. I'm saying the only way to deal with an unfree world is to become so absolutely free that your very existence is an act of rebellion.
Yeah.
Copy that. Oh, Camus, you're so right. Where's my phone? We are all dying or being played, puppeteered. This is fake. Don't worry, Matt. Puppeteered.
Okay.
Whether by the future generations or the government, I can't take this off like that. Or even just by our own egos. Can't read that part either. Why do I think about death every morning? I'm so angry at the bottomless brunch of greed, of those with a violent ever hunger towards something richer, while the homeless scream in the steam in the streets, hobbling on fucked up feet, fucking up dreams of living until they die. The ghosts of Christmas. Oops, sorry, that was my chin up. Rattling. Oh God, what was this next part? Rattling, their chains taunting the valley-embedded Death Stars of America 2025, jingling chains, backed up by the drones, droning on with Christmas lights, surveying our homes. Oh, Santa's not coming, but I hope so many of y'all do. I hope that the world repopulates with little elves whose economy is equitably distributed among the dexterous and the incompetent workers of Toyland, and that they never have to stand in their underwear on an open mic night stage questioning the ergo in existence and foibling over imagined phone calls and wrapping up this deranged gift of performative morbid hypersentience. To the elf that does rebel and becomes a poet, may your baubled brain give me a ring and tell me how it is in the land of the free. Thank you.
Merry Christmas, everybody! Merry fucking Christmas! What a powerhouse performance. Give it up for Gabriella, everybody. This moody light, that powerful literature. I mean, what? Give it up for Gabriella one more time, everybody. Christmas came early, came on the 16th. We do have another open mic. It's 2 weeks from today, New Year's Eve. We will be here 12:30. Come on out to dress rehearse for New Year's Eve. Wow. Look at the commitment, everybody, to the bits, pyrotechnics. Give it up one more time for Gabriella and that was brave. No one has done that. No one has done that on our stage. And look at this adorable little angel halo here, everybody. I mean, what could be more poetic? Give it up one more time for Gabriella, everybody. That was absolutely fantastic. See, this is what, you gotta stick around. You gotta stay to the end. You don't know what's gonna happen. Zoe Kirsch, you were on deck. Yes, please. Ariana Anderson, Pemberton, Gwen, Burton, Louis Marquis. Let's get Katy loud. Hell yeah, give it up.
How's everyone feeling? I'm feeling nostalgic. The first time I ever did my set was actually here. It was like 4 years ago. And I just started back again. So, wow, it's so bright. Jeez. So I'm a 41-year-old woman. I am recently divorced. That's a good thing. And I'm a single mom. And I have to hold on to my youth. You get treated way better, and you get a hot young guy in your life who isn't your son. Staying young is challenging. It takes a lot of time. So I have a 15-step skincare regimen, and it's a secret. I'll tell you 5. but you're not getting anything else out of me. I'd rather you all age. So what I do is I have my face wash, my scrub, my serum, my toner and cream. And after I'm done with all those steps, I look at myself in the mirror and I do this. I literally beat my face and say things like, "The fuck am I so annoying? Why am I always late? And that was so stupid. And I end up with this angry, rosy glow up. And I just hope that one day the age of my face will match the age of my height, which is 12. I also feel a lot of pressure to dress young. I just don't want to be like this frumpy, tiny, little miserable divorcee. So I go to the gym, I work out, and I notice these leggings. I don't know what you ladies wear, but let me describe what I call the come fuck me leggings. You guys ready? Here it is. So there's one big ass cheek here, and another ass cheek here. And the butthole serves as a vacuum. And the crack puckers up. Imagine 2 huge hams vacuum packed. It's like a big tight ass. What is going on in the crack? Is there weeds? Is there tiny woodland creatures? I don't know, but something is festering really badly, and the come fuck me leggings are now what the fuck leggings. And yeah, why do we need this? Like, why don't you just, take off your pants, get naked, do your deadlifts, host a party for all your vaginal infection friends and crabs or whatever. And yeah, like, I don't know what you're doing with your bodies and yourselves, but it's gross. I can't do it, and I won't do it. What I would do is invent my own type of butt leggings. I come from the generation of the Wonder Bra, so mine would be the Wonder Butt. And it would be sexy on the outside with mom practicality on the inside. It would be, inflatable, so it's attractive. And it would also function as a flotation device. And, it would there would be, a fashion trend that can save your ass and look hot at the same time. And, let's see, where am I? Sorry guys, it's late. It's way past my bedtime.
Yes.
Where am I up to? Let's see. Oh yes. So yeah, having kids, being divorced is pretty traumatizing. So I've evolved my pants to don't fuck me pants, which are mom jeans. I have a 13-year-old son, and people are like, "What's that like?" And I say, "It's so boring. He does nothing wrong, and it's like annoying. It's like, why don't you get into a fight, do something." And so the other day, he told me that he did. He got into a fight with 4 boys. I was like, "Wow, tell me all about it. What happened? Is everybody okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, it was online playing Roblox." I was like, "What the fuck? I want to punch you in the fucking face." Can't believe he's my son. And, but there's hope because, he's gotten more adventurous with dating. He told me he has a girlfriend. And I'm like, "Tell me all about her." And he told me that she's really into music and she helps him with his homework. And he told me her name is Alexa, of course.
Oh no!
And there's also been recent news of this really tragic news of a kid who got involved with an AI girlfriend, which are scammers, and it didn't end well. I just wish parents would be more involved with their kids, because if they were more involved with their kids, they would invent an AI girlfriend that would say things like, "Cleaning your room is so sexy, and no one is ever going to be better than your mom."
Yes.
Thank you. So I have a show at the, I forgot the name of the place. Broadway Comedy Club, yes. January 18th, 5:30. And I just started my Instagram, so I have 35 followers. Wow. Very exciting. So if you want to follow me, I'm Katy Lau 88. Thank you.
Give it up for Katy Lau, everybody. Check Katy Lau January 18th at Broadway Comedy Club. And I am tagging everybody in the Instagram stories. You can find her profile. Please follow. And just get those numbers up. That's what it's all about, okay? They won't even look at you unless you have 50,000 followers, okay? They will not sign you. They will not make your record happen. That's what we're into, okay? Gianna Anderson, you are on deck. Pemberton coming up. Gwen, Burton, Louis Marquis, Lola Brower, Logan X, Ian Bowers, Dead Letters, Hudson, Ara, Adiel K, Jose Bedoy, Kale, Him, Brandon Scott, Gibson, Sid Lizard, Zicani, Alberto Botero, Oliver Bear, Philip Gatla Maria. Let's get Zoe Kirsch. Zoe Kirsch, are you in the house? Zoe, yeah, give it up for Zoe Kirsch, everybody. Once again, sorry you had to wait. Give it up for Zoe Kirsch. Woo!
It's brighter than normal, maybe, right?
I know.
I mean, I'm not complaining. Hello, hello. Woo! Honored to be here with you all tonight.
What'd you say?
I also have the best friends in the world in the audience. Give it up for Lakshman and Ariana. It's good to be back. It's been a minute for me. I like to come here. I like to see what you all have going on. And tonight I have to say I think people genuinely surprised me in all kinds of ways. Many amazing ways. So yeah, give it up for yourselves. Sweet. I am a writer, and during the pandemic I surprised myself by learning how to write poetry, which was something I just never expected I would do. And I've been going to these meditation retreats, which are silent, for a number of years, and I did hear meditation get some shout outs tonight, and I love the different takes on it. I will say, there's no such thing as a bad meditator, and I think that's something that helps when it comes to meditation to think about. So tonight we're going to play a game called Poetry Roulette. Game I like to play. I've been here promoting this book that my illustrator colleague and I have created. She's very talented. This is Risography Printing. Has anyone here heard of that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, sweet. So I'm going to flip through and you guys are going to make some noise when you think I should stop in the book, and then I'm going to perform that poem for you. All right, ready? You guys ready?
Ready.
Okay. All right, go.
Yeah.
Okay. Dear, dear, today I saw a monk wave you down to the river like you were a dog, not a fawn. And after one big blink of soft hesitation, you were running, funny and open. I saw it all from my station, like a hunter sans gun awaiting the taking. And so, to ease this sticky, strange feeling, I smiled at the monk with my eyes, and at you, hoping you'd see me too. You blinked, and he waved, and then I retreated. Maybe tomorrow I'll be more like you, dear, and a little bit less like me. Has anyone here ever been on a silent meditation retreat?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
wait, what are some words that come to mind when you think about that experience? Just like shout them out.
Madness.
Horny.
Absolutely. Do you say horny?
Transformational.
'Cause yes.
Horny? What? Transformational?
Okay, yeah, absolutely. You pretty much will cycle through every emotion known to your body and to humankind, and it's honestly pretty trippy. The first truly trippy experience I had off of drugs was after my first silent meditation retreat. So look into it if you're curious. This next poem I'm going to share came at the request of Lakshman, my friend, who came here. So it's called Naming. Naming things and homemade endings and making stories is only useful when it is, only helpful when it is. When it's clean split from outcome lying ripe in the body, between mind and limb, between mind and shiver, a honeycomb drip, a shake and a quiver. Where would we be if we stopped, paused, took a breath, again and again, another and another, till the stories lived and unlived lived only where they'd been, only where they should, where they could, where they would, and the rest were more rest, more waiting, more close in between mind and matter, closing space, forwarding distance, all the distance we could afford, which might as well be everything. Between you and me, between him and her, between us and them. Would all of us be softer then? You can all follow me on Instagram at Writing by Zoe. Writing by Zoe, that's me. And if you're interested in purchasing one of the few copies of this book that are left, the Stocking Stuffer idea is a good one, especially if you know someone who's into meditation. I think this will surprise them. Then, you can DM me. I have a few copies here too, so let me know. And half of proceeds go to a great organization called Dharma Gates, which is putting money towards making these silent meditation retreats I mentioned more accessible. So.
Do something charitable. Buy Space by Zoe Kirsch, everybody. About silent meditation retreats on Christmas, everybody. On Christmas, we're meditating on Jesus. I think that's the point. I don't know. Pemberton, you are on deck. Gwen, Burton, coming up. Louis, Marquis, Lola Brower. Let's Logan X, Jose Bedoy, Ian Bowers. Let's get Gianna Anderson. Are you out there? Gianna Anderson, A-Y-A-N-A, going once, going twice. Gianna Anderson. How about Pemberton? Give it up for the great Pemberton McGuire on Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays. Give it up for Pemberton McGuire.
Okay, guys, I need everybody to lock in. It's another bitch in weird clothing reading poetry tonight. Let's fucking go. No, I'm serious, guys. I wrote this stuff in a Google Docs and not my notes app. It's for real tonight. It's for real. I'm crashing out in my Google Docs. I'm different. Okay, so I wrote two poems. Both of them are vaguely Christmas related. The first one... Oh, come on now.
Yay, Pemberton.
Thank you. The first one is called Snow Queen. I heard the swells of Tchaikovsky a couple dozen times before all at once I could close my eyes on a crowded train in July to see in the palm of my hand a snow queen and a composer reaching toward sunset, grasping for the fleeting hemline of a sister I would never know, could never have. As she floats away, the world collapses, and every instrument in the world isn't loud enough for this feeling. What is desperation but gasping into the sky, trying to speak to her just one more time? Sound bleeds out like sunbeams between claps of thunder, the words, I love you. You were beautiful. You You were perfect. You were everything. They will remember you this way, so help me God. They will love you the way that I did. And somewhere in between Williamsburg and the Lower East Side, I did. So that's the first one. The second piece is called Madonna and Child, and it's based off of a painting that's on view in the Met right now, and I recommend you go and see it. It's quite good. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. O Queen of Heaven, your image haunts the earth like a song. 1 million Madonnas, 1 million children, 1 million mothers, 1 million Christs. What did they see when they fell to their knees? A young woman clad in blue, a pearl, a virgin, a vessel, a little girl. When they fell to their knees 700 years ago, did mothers weep when they saw you? Did mothers bury their children with more ease between plots of cabbage and chard? What numbness did they have as hunger and fever ate their children away? What hands to hold besides their own? As the oak box was built, nail by wretched nail, did their hearts grow harder with each rap of the hammer? Little hands that never grasped a finger, little eyes, his mother's eyes. 700 years ago, did mothers see something familiar in your grasp and in your gaze, looking at him, finite and fragile, afraid to love, unable to meet his eyes? Your eyes stared into the heavens, believing in everything and nothing all at the same time. And when mothers prayed, did the candles burn in such a way that they saw their faces between thin layers of paint? And where they found rare hues of blue, did they think of you in the shade of an olive tree, holding the sun and begging the Father to reconsider? To them, you were the mother before the Virgin. And when they were ripped open again and again, they smiled knowing you had felt this too. And when they wept, they knew you did too. And so mothers whispered to you in cloisters, in herb gardens, in the sheets of deathbeds. To you do we cry, poor banished children of Eve. To you do we send up our sighs, mourning and weeping in this valley of tears. For they had never seen God cry. Thank you.
What a powerful Christmas. I felt like I was in Catholic Ohio Christmas. It was so real. The nuns and the praying and the... Give it up for Pemberton, everybody. Wow, what a powerful fucking poem, everybody. I can't even believe how much fucking brilliance I've seen. You're geniuses. You're all geniuses. I'm blown away. Thank you for coming. Give yourselves a big round, but give it up one more time for Pemberton. Wow, and this headset microphone, everybody, it's really coming through. Louis Marquis, you were on deck. Lola Broward, Logan X, Jose Bedoy, Ian Bowers, Dead Letters, Hudson, Ara, Adiel K. I don't know. There's more. We'll get to you. We will get to you. But first, let's get the great Gwen Burton up. Everybody, we are stoked for the great Gwen Burton. Always bringing it.
Yeah!
Wow. Hi. Sorry, I'm such a noob. Is there any way of dimming the lights a little?
Now we're all about the light.
See what you've done.
Are you guys all as close as you could be?
Yeah.
I don't know if you are.
Get closer.
I see a chair empty right in front of me. And many of you could get even closer. There's a chair on stage. Who will sit in it?
Yes!
Thank you. Alright, I hope she makes you all feel bad. I brought a lot of props with me, but I brought the wrong chargers for the props. And they need charging. But I'm gonna try something I've never tried before, which is stand-up comedy. I have a list of jokes. This is probably gonna be better than any other kind of stand-up comedy that you've ever heard before. I also have this guy here. He's horrible, but he runs on batteries, and I'm gonna use him for intermission in a bit. So, okay, joke ideas. What's up with all right. What's up with ex-boyfriends? Why don't they stop texting?
This is a Q&A.
No. Okay. What's up with dollhouses? Don't they know there's a wall missing? I mean, people can fall out. That's a bad idea. Alright, what's up with girls who say they're witches and they're psychic? I mean, come on. And when I ask, they're like, oh, I knew about something. I know about things. I'm like, well, what did you know about? And they're like, well, once. I just felt like I knew about something. So what's up with that? People who believe in ghosts. What's up with that? Like, just because you're afraid of your imagination, you think it's real? Like they actually believe in it? Like they just made something? Okay. Alright. What's up with swear words? I mean, like, no words are bad. And I'm a parent, and I'm just supposed to be like, oh, don't say these words? Like, why would I say that to my son? Alright, what's up with outfits? It's like you're just trying to put one on, and then it's like screaming at you, no, it's wrong! You can't leave the house! Alright, what's up with that? What's up with talking? Like, why are all these people so bad at it? Like, why are they always doing it so much, and it's not about what you think it'd be about, like the topics or the communication part of it. It's doing other stuff. And what's up with that? What's up with hypochondriacs? Like, specifically the ones that don't go to doctors. Like, what's up with that? Like, come on. You're masturbating. Just go to the doctor. What's up with parents? They're never happy. I mean, what's up with parents? Alright, let's see what else. What's up with pooping? Like, it could be really bad if you don't get potty trained. What's up with that? Alright. That guy who told me how to get a good shot of that Midtown Christmas tree. What the fuck is up with that? I don't care about that tree, and I don't want a good shot of it. Okay, what's up with bad poets? At least they didn't come tonight. Okay. Alright, thank you. Wait, I'm not done. This is just the intermission. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I'm...
Yeah! Woo! Yes! Woo!
Okay. I also have a poem. Sorry, that was just to remind you that I have a soul. Okay. Alright, this is the poem, and I'll do it fast. Okay. Obliged by the prompter to edit the prompt with compassion, by responding in compactions, hurrying to fashion cross garters out of mustard scraps and oily residues left behind by lunch. Ye old Oedipal undercling, I'm not the target, in motion interstitially. I'm a psychoanalyst, showing how to be shown how, to put something back in, to turn around at a certain point, to go home for the holidays, to excavate the hypokaimenon, how to pronounce .com, to search for buried larvae, to develop a finer beak, without the script as an anthropologist or understudy, to re-anonymize, anomalize as a Freudian slip, as persona non grata. What is none other? The purest form of puppetry is the shadow. I am Peter Pan, not Wendy. The purest form of puppetry is the gift, the thimble, to repose and sew. I refuse to zip up his coat, the Pinocchio method of human becoming, coaxing life into wood by speaking to it. Quote, our brother transfigured is what is begotten by this conjuration, and this is what binds us, unquote. Where am I? What am I saying? What is this?
Hi.
Hi. Sculpting answers with vacuumed crumbs and echolallias, despite intervals of seasickness, to unclasp the secret book, to underthrow King Big Grandmother, to rectify and recapacitate, to sit in the remit, to power off, to declare nothing. No more holiday scripts and stages, regifting as a direction in life. Regrediently without repressing. Maybe to put something back inside. Cloaked like spies, he shows me how. That Oedipal victory was a love letter faked. Waiting at the mailbox. If he's touched by a puppet, he might become a puppet. Tickling, they employ discards. Triggering, they outsource their libido. The vertical cliff of earth undammed. Quit complaining and start laying bricks. Cecilia's circuit shows us which words to write down. Ticketed kneels at the altar of a gender church. What is this? What do we need this for? What do I want? The windmill churns out spasmodophilic remixes of our giddy epiphanies and petrifications. Crestfallen to fail and flail, and wearing the family crest. Unsubscribe me from this list, please. We're all carnies at the sanctioned carnival, slipping into singing experimental lyrics during karaoke. Take care of yourself without ready-made meters and mirrors. The clown is employed to entertain, but the trickster isn't obligated by prompts from anyone. The psychoanalyst back tricks too. I spent time in the tongues, disguising a wish to write poetry. The semblance of the don't make me, how could I? The puppetification goes back to puberty. If I perform again, it better be when I'm ovulating. Thank you.
Double threat! I think you've got a real future in stand-up comedy. I think you could go do fucking Comedy Cellar right now. Give it up for Gwen Burton, everybody. The comedy stylings. We're keeping it funny here tonight, and what an embarrassment of riches we have. I mean, Jesus, this room is like a treasure trove of talent. Let me tell you, everybody, tonight. Give yourselves a wonderful round of applause, you angels, everybody. You little tinsel angels out there.
I love angels.
We are all angels. We love them. Lola Broward, you are on deck. Logan X, Jose Bedoy, Ian Bowers, Dead Letters, K.O., Hunter, Jewel. A lot of these people probably are not here. Hudson, Ara, Adiel, Noah Grossman, Bella, him, Brandon Scott. I'm not sure. I'll have to kind of clean this up. Let's get Louis Marquis. Give it up for Louis Marquis. We're stoked to have him back, everybody. Give it up, give it up.
Hi, my name is Marquis. Medicine is my trade, so I don't do this much often, but I'm going to read this one. Title, two guys walk into a bar. Two guys walk into a bar. One cried out, I implore you to consider the question, what is the essence of life? It is the spirit, of course, said the enlightened crane. Container of soul, lighthouse to turbulent seas. What else but the spirit can guide and anchor? You cannot be any more wrong, spirit. How can it be spirit when it is the heart's beat pulsing through you and I? Roared the bashful man. Puppet, marionette, are you not entangled in this arterial web? Erythrocyte, neuron, cell, and atom. Life anchors on these things veiled from the eye. Ridiculous. Keep your science, hold off on your computation. Atoms, there are no strings on me, it is spirit. A lonely cabin housed in the middle of a bewitching wilderness of soul. The whine and whimper of violin, ambidextrous piano, thunderous and tender. A trumpet's roar played by a jazzman with no valentine. How can you call this fiction? Absurd. The fool is me, mentioning biology to a crane. And silly me, thinking man knew anything about spirit. Oh yeah, that's one. I think I read this last time. The second one's called Time for You to Get a Watch. Sunshine, summer fine, sublime. The canaries can't tell time. Friday to sing, Saturday swing. Sunday shuffle, Mondays muffle. Flying, although never on time. Through grapevines that lead to wine sublime. Prohibition from inhibition only created a mission because canaries can't tell time. All they can do is sing. I think I'm still good on time, so this is the long one. I'm gonna try to do this one. This is called Night Running. Jaguar slips out of his den when the moon says it's time, picking up the finest garb to match his fur, taking to the streets. There's a price of admission tonight. His rarest wine, his unspoken soul, stalking through the avenue with the wilderness to his back. Jaguar forgets that when the day is his witness and the dusk has yet to be proven as his accomplice, he cannot speak. His voice becomes a conclusion to a short introduction between grizzly bear and winter, who is never fair. While the day renders him mute, the night gives him the stage. The microphone is on, broadcasting across the borough. Jaguar sings along to many tunes, steps to many grooves. For it is in these hours, ever so few, that untold songs play out. Shea butter baby, a thick coat wrapped around hazel cheeks, painting smooth curves, lustrous streams of brown running down a sheeny inlet, not once failing to color in between the lines. Jaguar's sight is true. The streetlight uncovers veiled cretescents, sirens wearing an assortment of skin, chocolate beauty, amber delight, scarlet sensation. The absence of stars makes room for the colorful explosions splotching the sky. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat, there's no returning from that. A curious cat drawn by the flare up above is cut down by the raining pellets that sound like a festival in the sky. The eager pin strikes the pavement. Suddenly, there is no fanfare, no outrage, not a stir in the air. There is no reason. There is only the truth that this is the unfortunate result of a staring contest with death. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat, you blinked and there's no returning from that. Jaguar takes to the streets regardless. The hour is midnight, too often mistaken for high noon. The dead of night is a reminder that too often, every hour, feels as if it is midday. The only sensation is high noon when the gunslingers appear, for they know that the hour is soon. High noon, simultaneous draw, sudden death. High noon when the dice is rolled, the stakes raised, and everything settled. The hour is midnight, and so Jaguar douses the wounds of midday in an ivory pool that burns. Shea butter babies, cretescents fanning underneath the red light. Colorful explosions splot the sky. Rat-a-tat-tat, you blinked, and the Reaper says there's no returning from that. Jaguar with both paws taking hold of the flask, floods his throat in an ivory pool that burns. Across his dark brown fur is shameless full bliss that he will soon miss. The hour is midnight, but very soon it will be midday, inevitable high noon.
Give it up for Louis Marquis. Do you have a Substack or anything?
I just found out what that was today.
Good. Oh my God, that's so refreshing. No more Substacks. Jesus Christ, I don't want any more emails. That was fantastic. Give it up for Louis, everybody. Thank you for coming back. That was wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. We have just all-stars. It's like the fucking all-star game here. All right, we're keeping it going. We've got Logan X coming up, Jose Bedoy, Ian Bowers, Dead Letters, Kale, Hunter Jewel, Hudson, Aura, Adiel K, Oliver Bear, Philip Yadla Maria, and more. Let's get Lola Broward. Are you out there? Lola Broward. All right, maybe next time. Let's get Logan X up, everybody. Gonna play some tunes for us. The great Logan X. Get ready.
First answer. I might forget that something. Okay.
Some shit from Brazil.
Woo! Yeah.
Some people find freedom in removing their mask. I find mine in putting mine on. Woo! I'm a rap for y'all real quick. My name is Logan X. And then we'll keep it moving. Whenever you're ready. Yeah. Yeah. Logan, yo. Niggas don't want no static, they ain't Virgil Hawkins. Better pay me my respects anytime I walk in. Logan hunting down my prey, I be steady stalking. Anything you gotta say, I don't put no stalking. If he tells you that he pitching, take your base, he balking. Only bless me with the record, best believe I lock in. Make a fig tree wither, toss a mountain into the sea because my faith bigger. Catch a whiplash when you fuck up the tempo. JK Simmons, you get slapped with the symbols. See me coming for you, bitch, I'm hoping you're nimble. And makes a monopoly, I play with the thimble. Bring the pain in every frame, cause that's what I'm meant for. Fuck with lefty, you ain't lucky, that's what I'm meant for. Lions in the backseat, I guess I'm getting chauffeur. Now that's a rare occurrence, I be running niggas over. I know they hate the lyrics and be getting niggas sober. Black widow bites, everybody's been a poser. Jobber after jobber trying to get you niggas over. Every time I hear you spit equivalent to torture. Yeah. The best is yet to come and the rest are set to run. A shot of I do as I'm straight from mama's gun. More enemies than friends, what the fuck have we become? Even in the suburbs, see America's a slum. We show no class, but we still promote class. The poor work the hardest while the rich sit on their ass. Pump you with nostalgia so you focus on the past. The future's getting warmer while they're emptying the glass. All praise due, we should all praise you. If you knew what I've survived, you would all pray too. The predator should know what the prey already knew. One sudden change and the prey becomes you. Whoa. Ask the CEO. We can go to the next one. This one's called Murky. Y'all can dance a little bit if y'all feel like it. If not, I got you. Yo. Eyes get murky in the dark water. Go against the wave and it gets harder. I just need a way I could go further. Show me there's a way just to go further. Eyes getting murky in the dark water. Go against the wave and it gets harder. I just need a way I could go further. Show me there's a way just to go further. The future's uncertain, tell me what's new. Only thing for certain is that I love you. Only thing for certain is that I'ma make do. You can never make me and I can never make you. We can only make us. Tell me who you trust and I can tell you who you are. Tell me who's your friends and I'll tell you who you are. The words of our brother never ring so true. When you're rolling out solo, when you used to be a crew. Stay surrounded by strangers, I can't tell you who is who. I don't know who is who. Now you're just an enigma, trapped in a riddle puzzle. Enigma, checking my accounts of trouble. Fingers. At this point I'm counting money with a few fingers. What's left when you're drowning and you're fighting for your life? Loch Ness got your leg, no flotation device. Gotta pop the claws out, get the monstrous slice. If you're gonna take Meet me out there, you go join me tonight. Fuck the wrongs and the rights, I just wanna see the light. I just wanna breathe air, I just want what's fair. With a pipe dream, feeling like a punk pipe bomb. Want some jubilation, I just need a little spark. Little light from the sunspot, I'm still in the dark. Give me heart, give me heart, give me heart, give me heart. Earth, fire, wind, water, watch me tear them apart. Give me heart, give me heart, give me heart, give me heart. Earth, fire, wind, water, watch me tear them apart. Give me heart, give me heart, give me heart, give me heart. Yo, no justice, no peace. I can't see you giving justice to me incomplete. Every day I must compete. Might throw me off, but I land on my feet, no retreat. On my feet, no retreat. Eyes get murky in the dark water. Go against the wave and it gets harder. I just need a way I could go further. Show me there's a way just to go further. Eyes get murky in the dark water. Go against the wave and it gets harder. I just need a way I could go further. Show me there's a way just to go further. Thank you for your time, thank you for your ears. My name is Logan X. You can follow me at Logan X Raps. At Logan X Raps, spelled normal. And y'all have a good night. God bless. Love.
Give it up for Logan X Raps, everybody. Follow him on Instagram. Check out the X-Men motif. Give it up for that mask. I mean, come on, it's commitment to the bit. Thank you, everybody who brought props, okay? Props get a bad name, but we are very pro-prop here. It shows that you care. It shows that you're a real professional. So give it up for everybody with the costumes and the masks. Give it up for Logan X and those dope beats, those sick beats, everybody, sick beats. Jose Bedoy, you were on deck, brother. Yeah. Ian Bowers, Dead Letters, Kale, Hunter Jewel, Hudson, Adiel K, Oliver Bear, Philip Gallo, Maria, Assad Benbow coming up. Yeah. And then I've got some other people on the list. I will get to those names in 1 minute, but let's get Jose Bedoy up, please. I mean, the people demand it. We demand to hear from Jose Bedoy. He's brought a trumpet. Yes. Woo. Yeah.
There's I guess it's a poem. There's a thing that Che Guevara said about being envious of revolutionaries in the Imperial Corps because they have the greatest battle. I guess what he meant was because New Yorkers are fucking dumb as shit. There are people who live here for a while, or who like grew up here and shit, and they'll say stuff to me like, wow, usually the trees are dead by now, or it used to snow a lot more. And they don't say shit, they just stay quiet anyway. I am green grass in winter, begging to die. Why am I here? And there's a drought. And why is there a fence around the cemetery as if a 6-lane boulevard isn't enough to separate me from my brothers and sisters? Who is Emi Kai and why am I for sale? The earth begs to die. You clearly have no need for her. You have no need for those kids who on parts of the earth, their body parts rain down on her. Green grass in winter, in Queens in winter, waiting to die. These fools got this whole shit twisted and shit, man. They think being green in winter is easy. Esta gente está loca, wey, no mames, me tienen harto. And the people whose homes I work so tirelessly for, they must fucking hate me. I work hard as fuck to stay green and ornate and all nice and shit for what? So these fools can practice their shit from over there? But I'm here in Queens, in winter, still green, and if I could will myself to die. Unfortunately, these nice families whose homes I keep so nice and decorated, they're very nice people. But they must also fucking hate me, because why am I here? And they won't kill me, and they won't set me free. It's winter, so soon they'll leave, back to wherever the fuck they are from, to go celebrate their holidays from not here, and I'll be here green and ready to die. And they'll come back and look at me with their emptiness, but they won't kill me. Fucking cowards. Alright, thanks.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. That bugle, crazy little bugle boy there, everybody. Bring it up at the end. We'll have an all-star jam at the end. We need that trumpet. We need some piano. We need some guitars. It's Christmas, everybody. Stay to the end. We're gonna do a big blow at the end. So we're gonna need that trumpet. All right, that was fantastic. Give it up one more time for Jose Bedoy. That was really beautiful. I love those solos you were playing. Those trumpet solos. Fantastic. All right. Dead Letters, Kale, 100 Jewel. Is Ian Bowers here? All right, give it up for Ian Bowers. We got Dead Letters on deck, everybody. Give it up for the Ian Bowers. Everybody going to play some music for us. Give it up for Ian Bowers.
You want to stand?
Check. Alright, thank you. I'm going to play a song I wrote. Sometimes I take myself down to the river when there's no one else to call. And on those days I rearrange the rocks in the water and I dream of some control. Time. Marching is a terrible truth. Silent footsteps and tyrant boots. Will it leave me alone to do all the things in my design? Swimming in deep pools and kissing fine women after midnight wine. Guess I'm gonna need a little more time. Sometimes I take myself out to the desert when there's no one else around. And I breathe the indifferent arid air. It's good to know there's a place that just don't care. Marching is a terrible truth. Silent footsteps and tyrant boots. Will it leave me alone to do all the things in my design? Swimming in deep pools and kissing fine women after midnight wine. Guess I'm gonna need a little more time. But the birds wouldn't abide my phony calling. So on I go on all fours crawling, kiss grass and the dirt and smiling, pulling the thorns from my side. And even in my youth time, marching is a terrible truth. Silent footsteps and tyrant boots, will it leave me alone to do all the things in my design? Swimming in deep pools and kissing fine women after midnight wine. Guess I'm gonna need a little more time.
Well done, well done. What a beautiful, give it up for Ian Bowers, everybody. Do you have a Spotify or? Yeah. Ian Bowers? Yeah. That was really great, man. Thank you for coming out. Give it up for Ian Bowers. That was like a fucking Fleet Foxes right winner hymnal type. Beautiful finger picking and really amazing, really amazing. Really. Give it up one more time for Ian Bowers, everybody. All right. Kale on deck, Hunter Jewel coming up, Hudson Adiel, Kale over there, Philip Gabriel. Let's get the Dead Letters up, one of the great New York City performers.
How's it going, everyone? My artist name is Dead Letters. It's the Dead Letters because I make music that sounds like it's made by a band, but I'm the guitarist, bass player, drummer, singer, etc. So I've got a backing track for you, and just pretend I'm up here playing all these instruments at the same time somehow, and it will be a little less awkward. And if you guys want to be honorary members of the Dead Letters tonight, just enjoy yourself, vibe along to the music, listen, and yeah, you'll be a Dead Letters member. This song's called Surrounded Dreams. I hope you guys like it. How are we feeling tonight, everyone? Just that you wanna know, take it in days as they go. Just thought I'd take it slow, not know which way to
done, haven't done. It don't matter, nothing lasts forever. We're trying to be better, trapped under things I've done, haven't done. Bearing the weather, but nothing lasts forever. Trying to be better, trapped under things I've done, haven't done. It don't matter, nothing lasts forever. Trying to be better, trapped under things I've done, haven't done.
Thank you, Easy Paradise. Check out the Dead Letters on streaming if you like that. I've got a second album coming out. That's a song from the second album. Give it up for yourselves. Give it up for all the amazing talent we've seen tonight. All the amazing talent we're gonna see. And happy holidays. Happy Monday. Thank you so much.
Give it up for the Dead Letters. Sounded great, great reverb now. Beautiful, beautiful, trippy, synthy, vaporwave for the holidays, everybody. That was fantastic. Give it up one more time for the Dead Letters. Check out the second album coming. Hunter, Jewel, you were on deck. Hudson, Ara, Adiel, K, Oliver Bear, Philip Galli, Maria, Hassan Bimbo, Michael Green. Let's get Kale. Kale, are you out there? She's not here, okay. All right, let's get Hunter Jewel up, everybody. Hunter Jewel's gonna get his guitar. Give it up for. I'm gonna read these names. Tell me if you're here. Bella. Bella, are you here?
Yes.
Him. I've got somebody called Him.
Everyone's gonna see it. They're gonna be like,
Brandon Scott. I've got. Gibson. Sid Lizard. Sikani, Alberto Botero, left, Renee Fuentes, Jordan, Christian. All right, let's give it up for this guy sounding great, Hunter Jewel, everybody.
Okay.
I was just joking.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna read a teeny tiny little. I'm gonna read a teeny tiny little poem, and then I'm gonna sing a short, stout little song.
make them big.
Yeah, I'll play. No worries. Fine, thank you.
I was prompted last night by a mythical figure to write about eggnog.
Yeah, it was him that Eggnog! He's prompted to write.
Egg on my face lips, lips moving up and down, sulfur taste in my mouth, axle grease with a hint of salt. The truth is so hard to swallow, the Heimlich maneuver follows. The table is abundant with falsehoods. Take your pick, he said with a nod. Which came first, the egg or the nog? Does anybody know what nog is? Nobody knows what nog.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Nobody knows.
That's when you fragment your noggin.
It's a
Partial now.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi. This is a song about, what is it about? It's about the power of language, and sometimes it can be really, really powerful. Woo! It's called Sending a Letter. send a letter to my favorite congressman. What's inside, it's gonna blow his mind. He will never be the same again. For this correspondence I have labored many hours. The words will flow right off the page and exude a mighty power. Dear Secretary, don't open this. It's only for the congressman's eyes. And I reckon you leave him alone because it might even make him cry. We elect these people to listen to us, but sometimes their ears get clogged. A blow to the head might do them good, like a deaf, dumb, blind old dog.
Woo! Conjure! Yeah!
Hell yeah.
Noggin it!
Important things were said about eggnog. There were important points that were made. And great music. Give it up for Hunter Jewel, everybody. What the hell is a nog? What part of the egg is the nog? That was fantastic. Hunter Jewel, everybody. Hunter Jewel. Fantastic. What a great name. All right. We have nothing but fucking talent. Nothing but non-stop goddamn talent. Adiel K coming up. Oliver Bear, Philip Gettle, Maria Zot Benbow, Sid Lizard. Michael Green is Hudson. Hudson and Aura left. They left. I'm pretty sure they left. Hopefully we'll get them next time. They looked interesting. You know what time it is. Okay, it's time for the special holiday microphone being flown in for this next comedian. We're stoked to have him back in the house. Let's get the great Adiel K up, everybody. A master of the craft.
What's up, guys? Give it up for your host. Give it up for Matt, everybody. Give it up for your bartender. Please tip him. He's dope. And give it up for all the performers you've seen tonight, guys. Give it up for them. This place is looking festive. How we doing? It's great when, this is the homeless comedian section of the mic. That's what this is. Where you get to perform in front of 3 people. It's good.
What are we, chopped liver?
Hey, I'm pretty sure you stripped on stage, and if I got caught doing that, I would have been escorted out, alright? No, this is a great way to start the mic, just get fucking heckled. That's good. It's great. Fucking A, dude. Fucking sitting over there for 3 fucking hours, dude. And now I gotta get fucking any other fucking hecklers in the crowd? Any fucking...
Oh, heck, Lord.
No. Alright. It's a hot start. It's good. Dude, this weather gets no pussy, guys. This weather gets no bitches, dude. It's not even fucking snowing. It's just raining all fucking day, dude. It sucks, man. I don't like this time of year, you know, because all the trees start losing their leaves and shit, you know, and it's sad. And whenever that happens, I like going to the park. I'll pick up a bunch of leaves and I'll start gluing them back onto their branches, you know, so it's summer all year long. I've been looking more homeless ever since it got colder. Somebody the other day said I look like both Home Alone robbers had a baby, so that's nice.
My boyfriend looks more homeless than
you. Well, at least he has a girlfriend. Fuck, dude. Just make my life even more depressing. Why don't you? Fucking A. I'm also growing out my beard. A lot of guys do no shave November. Yeah, I do no shave January through November. and then just again in December. That's what I do. Dude, my beard's gotten so long that I need to eat in front of a mirror now. Because my beard is just a dustpan at this point, you know what I'm saying? It just collects all the food that doesn't make it in my mouth when I stuff my fucking face, you know? Like, after I eat, my beard just looks like a Christmas tree with ornaments, you know? Because all I eat are candy canes, actually. I'm sober. Yeah, don't applaud. Dude, being sober just means you have fun in the most random as fuck ways. Like, my idea of having fun now is just pressing different buttons on a vending machine. That's my idea of fun, dude. The other day, my idea of fun, I walked the NYC Marathon while just holding up a sign that said protest. That was my idea of fun that day, dude. It sucks, dude. I miss drinking, man, because, like, drinking, even, like, let alone the games. The games are mad fun, right? They're much funner than any fucking sober game, dude. But the activities, you know? Like bar hopping, mad fucking fun, dude. So much fun. I had to make a sober version of that for myself. It's called bodega hopping. I just go down each block and each bodega, walk inside, and I go, hey, we doing good, fellas? We doing good? And fucking come back for that chopped cheese, my guy. I'm just making my rounds, you know? I work at a coffee shop. I work as a barista. And I can always tell if a guy is gay by what he orders, let alone what he sounds like. But if a guy comes in and orders an iced matcha, he's gay, you know? If a guy comes in and orders a cup of coffee with like a couple ice cubes on top, he's gay. If a guy comes in and asks to use the bathroom, gay. But it is a gay-owned coffee shop, so I guess that checks out. I guess that makes sense. Good. I took the train to get here. The other day, I was on the train, and I saw a dude that was knitting on the train. And it kind of caught my attention because, like, you know the kids that come around with the candy? They didn't go up to him to ask if he wanted candy. Thought that was kind of interesting. So I started knitting on the train, guys. I started knitting on the train. All right, that was my new one.